Henderson, Renzo Gracie, Mark Coleman, Alan Goes, Masaki Sataki, Tato Yasuda, Gracie Telligman, Igor Vovchanchyn, Kazushi Sakuraba, Wanderlei Silva.
Hello, America, and welcome to Japan and the Pride Fighting Championships. In the blue corner, calling the action, Steven Quadros. In the red corner, the expert commentator, Boss Rotten.
Poof, poof. Oh, yeah. Knockout. You know, boss, when Kay talks, it sends chills down my spine. This guy is the top announcer, maybe in the whole martial arts.
Oh, he's very famous here in Japan. I call him Elvis, by the way. Why? Why do you think why?
Hey, everybody. My name is Steven Quadros, and welcome to the Pride Fighting Championships Collision Course. Boss Root, former three-time King of Dan Henderson and former UFC heavyweight champion. And working with us backstage doing the reporting is the lovely Risa Stegmeyer. Risa, what's going on?
Hi, Beth. Hi, Stefan. I'm Risa Stegmeyer. And the Pride Series, Pride number 13, has finally come. The main event is taking place tonight right here in Saitama. And before this big event starts, look behind me. All the T-shirts are being sold. T-shirts with their fighters' names on them, and they're selling like mad. Look at all these Japanese people all lined up waiting to buy the T-shirts. And speaking of the fighters, they've all arrived safe and soundly. They seem a little nervous, maybe a little tired, but they all seem very anxious to fight tonight. I'll be bringing you information from the backstage scenes, okay? So be sure to stay and tune in to the rest of the night. See you later.
Thank you, Risa. You know, we have two really big stories tonight. Boss, Kazushi Sakuraba is the top middleweight in the world in mixed martial arts. But the man from Curitiba, Brazil, the bullet train that I call him, Wanderlei Silva, is going to try and crush him and take away his status. What is going to happen in that fight?
It's very interesting, this fight. Wanderlei is a one-dimensional kind of fighter. He's going straight forward, straight to his prey. He's there to hurt people. He's going to try to hurt Sakuraba too. But can he hurt Sakuraba? Because Sakuraba is like a matador. He's going to work circles around him, and he's going to adapt. He's going to capitalize on the mistakes that Wanderlei is going to make. If it's going to work, we're going to have to see tonight.
Another great story. Igor Vovchanchyn stands at the top of the sport with that right hand of his. Ice cold, from Ukraine, perhaps the deadliest fighter in the whole sport. Nobody in their right mind really wants to fight this guy, but Telligman has the shot of a lifetime. It's a lot like a Rocky story. You know what I mean?
No, it is a Rocky story, Stephen, because if Trey is going to beat Igor, he's going to go straight to the top. He's going to be the guy who beat Igor ice cold Vovchanchyn. Now, we know that both of them got really excellent punching power. They're hackers, trust me. They got sledgehammers there. But Trey also knows his ground game. He's good at takedowns and he's good at submissions. If he's going to take him down, does he going to submit Igor, or is he just going to trade punches? We don't know, and again, we have to find out tonight.
Our undercard is stacked with big names. Mark the Hammer Coleman is back after the Pride Grand Prix Fighting Championship victory last year. Renzo Gracie is back. Keith Haring is back, and he is being predicted to be the #1 fighter in the heavyweight division next year. So, that's our fight.
We're going to have some...
And thank you.
Oh, before I forget, in my 35 fights, I was never, ever introduced the way you did. Thank you very much for that, Kay.
You're welcome.
人の歴史に戦あり、戦戦と言うなかれ。戦は絵空ごとにあらず、傍らにいた者が血を吐き、己の振り下ろす刀が頭蓋骨に食い込み、己の生きる道を断ち切る。己の生きる道を断ち切る。
Stone 歴史に戦あり、戦戦と言うなかれ。戦は絵空ごとにあらず、傍らにいた者が血を吐き、己の振り下ろす刀が頭蓋骨に食い込み、己の生きる道を断ち切る。
己の生きる道を断ち切る。 目の前で砕け散った脳みそを顔面に浴びる。そう、戦とはすぐそこにある死の恐怖との戦い。古の昔から武将は戦いの前夜、舞をもって死への恐れを拭ったという。静寂を切り裂く鼓の音、武士たちの気を高揚し、死への恐怖を鎮め、やがて飢えた狂気へと変えていく。幾千の血と骨肉の上に築かれしこの地、今宵も響く鼓にまた一人鬼と化してゆく。
Okay, boss, this ceremony, he is beating the Suzumi drum, and it is to inspire the warrior spirit to come up so that the warrior will fight with his heart and soul.
I heard so, yeah. It was officially used with the samurais. The samurais used to do this. It's looking great, man.
You know, I've got to get myself a Suzumi drum.
Minimal, and some of these fighters like to. Wow.
The banging of the Suzumi drum gets the fighter ready to fight, to go to war.
And in this case, it's going to be all the samurais tonight.
That's right.
And we got 16 of them.
Pride Fighting Championship collision course. Wow. What a spectacular exhibition of the Suzumi drum.
Look at this. Wow. And there are the fighters.
Okay, here we go, boss. These are the warriors of tonight, folks.
The samurais, so to call, so to say.
25日、埼玉スーパーアリーナ、今世紀最初に送るプライドシリーズ、プライド15、出場全選手の紹介です。
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the very first of the Pride Series for the 21st century, Pride 13!
第1試合、ボビー・ソースワース。
From the United States of America, Bobby Southwell!
ビクトー・ベンフォード。
From Brazil, Igor!
第2試合、ガイ・メッツァー。
From the United States, Guy Metzer!
イーゲン・井上。
From the USA, Igor! Inoue!
第3試合ソボレフ・デニス
From Russia, Sobolev Denis.
He's healing
From the United States of America, he's healing.
第4試合ダン・ヘンダーソン
From America, Dan Henderson.
Renzo Gracie
Renzo Gracie.
第5試合アバン・トレス
From Brazil, Alan Goes.
マーク・コールマン
The United States of America, Mark Coleman.
第6試合安田忠雄
From Japan, Yasuo.
佐竹正明
From Japan, Masaki Suzuki.
第7試合トレイ・ヘリンマン
From the United States of America, Trey Telligman.
イゴール・ボブチャンチン
From Ukraine, Igor Vovchanchyn.
第8試合バンダレイ・シルバ
From Brazil, Wanderlei Silva.
そして桜庭和志
Okay, there he is, Kazushi Sakuraba. And we're ready to go. Boss Luton, Stephen Quadros, ringside, Pride Fighting Championships. Collision course, there he is, Kazushi Sakuraba.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the first match.
アコーナーよりボビー・ソースワー選手の入場です。
Okay, from the United States, it's Bobby Southworth making his debut into the Pride Fighting Championship. Bobby is the IFC champion. That's the International Fighting Championship in the United States. And he does have about 5 mixed martial arts fights. And he's going to be stepping in real deep tonight with Vitor Belfort, don't you think?
There's going to be some problems for him, but we don't know anything about him. And in our interview we had before, he looked really confident. He's a Golden Gloves champion, So his hands are good, like Vitor's hands. We don't know if it is as powerful. We're going to find out. But he looked real confident. He's a real athlete, a true athlete. I think he's coming in with a lot of stamina also. He will be well prepared. I mean, if you have to fight a guy like Vitor Belfort, you know, this is the same thing with Telligman now is going on. If he beats Vitor, it's going to boost him right up there.
Okay, in some ways, this is like a David and Goliath situation because Vitor has got really powerful punches. He can knock people out. We know that. He's beaten great fighters like Vitor Belfort and others. Bobby Southworth, as you touched on before, Boss, is very athletic. He played basketball on a scholarship. He is going to come in at there he is, Bobby Southworth, 205 pounds, 6'1", 31 years of age, from Santa Cruz, California, Bobby Southworth. Okay, there he is, Vitor Belfort.
アコナー183センチ 91.6 キロ ボビー・サウスワース
Bobby Southworth from the USA.
アコナー183センチ 91キロ ビトー・ベルホー
Vitor Belfort from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. A member of the Brazilian top team. Boss, in his last couple of fights against Daijiro Matsui and Gilbert Ivel, he sort of became a wrestler. He went to a ground and pound style, whereas early on in his mixed martial arts career, he made fame for himself by being a boxer.
Yes, true. But then again, he fought against Ivel. I don't know if you want to stand up with Ivel also. Here we go. Round number one.
Okay, we got Golden Glove boxer Bobby Southworth. With his shaved head against Vitor Belfort, the man with the southpaw stance, right foot in front. Let's see if Vitor's going to be boxing here against Bobby. Both men circling. Southworth is probably going to want to throw that right hand lead. There it is.
Quick on his feet. He's quick on his feet. But that's a very smart thing to do. I just wanted to say it. Kick inside leg because the strong leg is behind now. Can do a lot of damage.
I believe that's the first kick I've ever seen Vitor Belfort throw in mixed martial arts. He's been fighting since 1996. That was 5 years ago, and I've never seen him throw a kick. That was the first one.
Hey, everything has to be a first time. They're feeling each other a little bit. I think there's some mutual respect. Vitor will know that he knows, of course, that he's a Golden Glove champion.
Oh, Bobby shoots in. Vitor tucking down low, go for a single leg, and down they go. Bobby into a half butterfly guard on the bottom. Now we get to see jiu-jitsu in action. Bobby Southworth has practiced jiu-jitsu and he did win the Vitor is well versed in jiu-jitsu. Came up with Carlson Gracie in Rio and branched off with the Brazilian top team, which has got some of the greatest jiu-jitsu people in the world. Mario Sperry, Murilo Bustamante, Ricardo Laborio, who is in Vitor's corner tonight. Oh, now he does want to. Oh, nice. Stacking up. Now we're going to see if we can throw a knee here. Bobby wants to underhook that right arm. Vitor gets another trip down. Vitor going for a neck crank, gives it up. It looks like Vitor has gone back to the style he exhibited in his last two fights, wanting to work on the ground.
Yep. Yeah, why should you take a risk, you know? I think he feels a little bit more comfortable right here now, being on top, even if it's in the half guard, butterfly guard. I want to say he's going for an armbar there, but it's difficult to do now. He can try.
Well, Bobby's got a full guard closed around Vitor's waist, so it's going to, Vitor's trying to get up high to get some distance to throw some strikes, because when you're in close, Bobby's trying to hold him close. It's hard to get any power behind those strikes.
Oh, yeah, that's for sure. That's why you always see the tall boxer always fights at a distance, and the short boxer always tries to keep close.
And it looks like they're referee because Southworth's head was slipping out of the ring. in Pride, they restart the fighters and reposition them in the same position they were in the middle of the ring, which they have done. Not a lot of action here. Vitor not trying to pass the guard, and Bobby not really trying to initiate a submission or a move or try to stand up.
He's skipping his hips. It's like he's looking for an armbar a couple of times already, but I don't think that's really going to work on Vitor. I think he's way too experienced for that on the ground.
I would think, because Southworth is sort of an X factor, we don't know a great deal about him, that he would stand maybe a better chance later on in the fight standing up with Vitor.
I think so too. I think so too. He did actually pretty good. He countered real fast. Vitor actually recountered him again, but then he was quick on his feet. He got out of the line of fire, so to say. So Vitor's going to try to pass the guard.
And he does pass the guard, and he gets Bobby Southworth's back. Now Bobby is sitting up, but Bobby really wants to get out of this position. We've never seen Vitor grapple a great deal. I've never seen him choke someone out in mixed martial art competition.
And he's got it.
He's got it. Oh my. He does have it. He's got it stuck in tight. So he's got it. He's going to have to tap off. There's no way he can get out. He taps. He taps. A quick choke by Vitor Belfort out of nowhere. Once Bobby turned his back, it was all over.
It was a real smart thing. He was waiting. Bobby was looking up, and he used that moment. Vitor used that moment to get under his jaw and to apply the choke. Rear naked choke. Very nice. And it's difficult, I'm telling you, with the gloves, it's difficult to get under the jaw. It was a very smart thing to do.
Okay, Vitor Belfort at 4 minutes, 9 seconds of round 1 with rear naked choke victory over Bobby Southworth. Vitor is now on a winning streak. He's 3-0 since losing to Kazushi Sakuraba. And he's really back into his jiu-jitsu groove.
Too bad. I really wanted to see them back on their feet again, to see what's up with boxing. But hey, Vitor was the better fighter tonight, and he deserves the win.
Well, here we are, and Vitor's got that. He sunk that in quick. Bobby just made the mistake of not thinking Vitor was going to choke him, I guess. And Vitor got the hooks in, and he's got that forearm across, and now he gets the V-lock, and there it is. Bobby's got to tap out. It's really unfortunate for Bobby Southworth. His first, he was really choked out there, too.
Oh, yeah.
Here it is again, boss.
He was dizzy. Puts his hooks in right away. Yep, he turned too late to the right. Vitor was too fast. Very nice.
Vitor Belfort back in the winner's circle in the Pride Fighting Championships collision course.
I heard before that you really wanted to fight Ensign, but since he announced his retirement in Pride 12, you're not going to be fighting him.
Yeah, I think originally the game plan here in Pride was for me to fight Ensign, but he retired last fight, so his brother I stepped up and took the mantle because me and Egan, we kind of have a little unfinished business because of UFC 13, which, it's just one of those things about two alley cats walking down the same alley, someone else find out who's the best.
You've been voted the most sexiest bachelor. And you're really coming up there. You're getting more and more popular. What do you think about that?
Well, I don't know about being the sexiest bachelor is going to do me any good tonight in the ring, but the sexiest bachelor thing was a big honor. There's another side to our egos. Not only do we want to be the top fighters, but things like that were good. Were nice. I felt real good that we elected that and got to be paraded around like that. So it was fun. But tonight's business. Tonight, I don't think he's going to be looking out there as I'm punching him in the face, going, he's got a good right hand, but he's really kind of a sexy guy. I don't think that's going to be running through his head.
What do you like before a fight?
I have a couple martinis and a cigarette and try to relax. No. I basically try to keep my mind off things, you know what I mean? I've had like 139 fights, you know, so fighting is like eating for me, and I eat real well, so, you know, that's not the problem. I just want to stay relaxed, keep my energy calm, keep everything going. Weakest point is, it's odd in a business that is about trying to render your opponent helpless. I feel bad about, doing it, but I think that everybody here, they fight with a certain code of honor, and everybody understands what goes on. So, people get bumped up in this game, and you're gonna take your bumps, you're gonna take your bruises, and I don't think it's personal, and I personally never crossed the line, and I don't think his brother would cross the line either.
How do you think you're going to fight with him?
You mean how
are you going to bring him down?
How am I going to bring him down, like to the ground or just to beat him?
Just to beat him.
To beat him? I don't know. I'm not sure. So whatever it takes to beat him, I'm not sure exactly. I hate to make a call before. I think my strength's that my weaknesses are really small or almost no weakness. So it's just a matter of me pacing.
Who would your dream fight be?
Who would my dream fight be? Pee Wee Herman? Nah, I don't know.
Match.
青コーナーよりガイメッツァー選手の入場です。
Okay, boss. Guy Mesger. Now, you know this guy. You fought this guy before in Pancrase. Guy Mesger.
I did. He's a very good friend of mine. Real good fighter who's getting better and better. It's unbelievable. The last year, his punching is getting way better. He trains with some good box coaches.
I think the Lions Den fighters in general have become a lot more dangerous with the strikes. Their boxing program, under the guidance of Ken Shamrock, he's hired a bunch of really great trainers. They're all really becoming knockout artists. Guy Mesger coming off of 2 knockout wins over the same opponent, Alexander Otska, one here at the Pride Fighting Championships number 12. That was the Cold Fury, December 23rd. He KO'd Otska. Then Otska wanted a rematch, and Guy Mesger gave it to him at King of the Cage, and the result was the same. It was another knockout. He's been in with some great fighters. He's won some fights, lost some fights. He lost to Wanderlei Silva, but he did have a no contest. It was a draw against Kazushi Sakuraba. Yeah. So he really has been in with some great fighters, including Moss.
Hey, thank you very much, Steven. He's looking great in his last fights. He's in a great shape.
In the red corner, from the United States of America, Igor!
Okay, Egan Inoue is primarily a grappler, 35 years old, 5'9", 200 pounds in this fight, resident of Honolulu, Hawaii. He has in his corner this fight John Lewis, who's a noted Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and also a black belt in the Team LaBelle. John Lewis is primarily there as a strategist because Lewis said that Egan has got all the tools already.
Oh, I don't know. We don't know striking-wise. I don't think striking-wise he could win it from Guy. We never know. God knows he trained his ass off, so to say, 2 times a day for the last 2 months. And he developed some good striking skills. But I think he really wants to take the fight to the ground.
And that's going to be difficult with Guy Mesger because Guy is such a good wrestler.
Yeah, we saw it against Sakuraba. Sakuraba couldn't take him down. So I think it's going to be a big problem.
Well, it's ironic because he's known as a grappler, but he even said to me, and I'll quote him, he said, I don't like to play the guard game because my guard's not that good.
Oh my God. So he wants to be on top.
He wants to be on top, but that's going to be difficult with Guy Mezger. Not a lot of people have been able to mount him or get side mount control on him.
Yep.
There he is, Egan Inoue, brother of the very popular Ensign Inoue.
ただいまより第2試合を行います。青コーナー183センチ、95.5キロ。ガイ・メッツァー
Guy Mezger from the Lion's Den.
赤コーナー175センチ、92.5キロ。イゲン・イノウエ
Egan Inoue, Honolulu, Hawaii. Now, Egan Inoue's brother, Ensign Inoue, almost faced Guy Mezger in the Ultimate Fighting Championship. It was a tournament in May 30th, 1997. Ensign won his first fight. Guy Mezger won his second fight. And Guy thought that Ensign kind of dropped the ball and pulled out of the tournament on an injury. And there they go, round one. It may be the striking for Guy Mezger. We shall see.
There we go with the low kick. And he's not blocking it. See if he can continuously doing this.
There's another low kick. The kicking is allowed now under the new rules with shoes on. A lot of people like Guy Mezger really like to wear the shoes for traction. And Egan coming in with his own low kick. It provides better traction, but the only weak point a shoe would have is if somebody went for a leg lock or a foot lock, boss.
Yeah, heel hook, especially heel hook, toe hold. You don't want to wear shoes for that. But it's nice when you kick, you know, you don't hurt your foot that much. And actually, I don't know if the impact is also bigger. I think that it's not bigger, the impact. I don't think it's more dangerous for your opponent. I think it's going to be equal.
And there they are in body lock position. Kind of a Greco-Roman clinch here. Guy getting up top now, trying to slide out, Egan, trying to get him up against the ropes, trying to trip him. Won't be easy with Guy Mezger.
No, Guy's a good wrestler. He's been in some, in a lot of wrestling matches.
He's been in a lot of fights. He's had 139 fights total, including his kickboxing career, of which he was a world champion.
Unbelievable.
139 fights.
That's a lot. Let's see, it's like about 3 years every week, a fight.
Yeah, well, he came in kind of light at 202 pounds, and the referee wisely is going to warn them and possibly restart them if they don't get real busy here.
There's a knee to the liver of Egan. I think
Guy going to the body there with the left uppercut, and there he goes with the left hook again. Egan keeping it close, smart move there, left knee there by Guy Mezger to the solar plexus. Egan trying to punch his way out. Don't know if he wants to get into a punch through the Guy Mezger. Mezger looks bigger than Egan.
Yes, he does. But Egan looks wrong. That was, I think, a half hit and a knee to the head.
Yeah, Guy is really landing the most significant shot. Oh, good right hand there by Guy Mezger. That really, Egan's dropping his hands now. Not a good idea. Egan's in trouble now. Right hand by Inoue. Egan is out. It's over. Guy Mezger has knocked out his third consecutive opponent. His third knockout in a row. Big right hand. It's that right hand, boss.
Yeah, he's doing great with it. He improved dramatically. Right on the jaw. It was right on the jaw. You will see it in the replay.
You know, we picked this one. Egan didn't have the skills to go toe-to-toe with Guy, and he couldn't take Guy down, so you're really in a lose-lose situation. And there he is with Ensign Inoue. It looks like they were
yeah, they're like
exchanging words there. It looks like Ensign was not taking the consolation real well there.
I don't think so either. There's something going on. Let's ask him later.
Well, Ensign retired after his last fight, which was against Heath Herring. There's Ensign with Egan Inoue. Egan obviously disappointed. No one wants to get knocked out, especially in Pride. You know, it's a big showcase. Guy Mezger there. Let's see if we can get a replay.
Yeah, waiting too. I want to see the result.
Look, he's in great shape, boss. Look at the guy's like a poster boy.
I'm standing here next to somebody who made a dramatic transformation in the last year, 1.5 years. He went to Holland and he came there to train with one of the best trainers, if not the best trainer in Thai boxing, Cor Hammers. He's actually the same trainer where I used to train from Mengho Breda in Holland. What is it that Holland did to you why you're making such an unbelievable going upward position power?
Yeah, I really don't know how to explain it. I got in, I have a new trainer, Cor Hammers, a new management team. Yeah, I lost a lot of weight, changed my whole training program, became a lot more aggressive standing up. So just my whole game was totally changed around from the about pre-2000 that I was.
How many pounds did you lose?
I think probably 20 pounds, at least 30 pounds.
Yeah, if you could see him the way he was before, it's unbelievable. Now he's ripped and he's ready to fight. Also, he's representing the Golden Glory team, and we got a lot of fights from there. Last week we had an event there, and all the people from Golden Glory won, and he's proud to do that. Maybe we should call Cor Hammers. Cor, please, could you come? Because this is the man who's also the trainer behind Ramon Dekkers, world-famous, most feared Thai boxer ever. Cor, what did you think of him when you saw him for the first time?
Well, I think that's a hell of a job to make something out of this, you know. No. He was pretty strong and very good on the ground, and we had to make some standing up techniques, and we did a well job. He worked hard for it, and I worked hard for it, and the result is there, and we hope we can continue tonight and in the future.
Okay, now, perfect answer. Okay, and we have another question, of course. We have to ask this, the girls. What do the girls think? What do you think of the girls in Holland, by the way, and what do they think of you?
As you know, the girls in Holland are beautiful.
Yes,
among the most beautiful.
I married one.
Yes. I'm currently dating one, so I will have to refrain from any other statements.
Now for the third match.
青コーナーよりソボレフ・デニス選手の入場です。
In the blue corner, from Russia, Sobolev Denis!
Okay, Sobolev Denis, 25 years old. He is from Russia, and we don't know a great deal about this guy. We do know that he is a Muay Thai fighter, and his trainer is from Dagestan, and he looks pretty intense, boss.
He looks intense, but I don't know. He's facing Heath Herring.
He said that 50% of his wins in mixed martial arts by strikes and 50% were by submissions. He is the Russian Army mixed martial arts champion with approximately 20 fights to his credit. He is also the Sanda Chinese boxing European champion and the #2 in the Sanda World Cup. And Sanda is very similar to shoot boxing or Sanshao, which is like kickboxing with takedowns.
Okay, so that's good, that's good. That's going to be interesting.
The man from Russia, Sobolev Denis.
赤コーナーよりヒー・シーリング選手の入場です。
In the red corner, from the United States of America, Heath Herring!
Okay, now Heath Herring We know him well. We were just in Holland, you and I. And Heath is trained by your old Muay Thai trainer, Cor Hammer.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. And he changed dramatically. He lost like 25, 35 pounds. He got himself in a great shape. Did exactly the same training that I used to do. He's running the same path in the woods. Still everything the same. And Cor Hammer told me he's doing great. He's making unbelievable progress.
I saw Heath. I was sitting at ringside when he fought Tom Erickson. And Tom Erickson is an imposing force. Oh, yes. He's 285 pounds of solid man. He's got a lot of wrestling presence. He pounded some guys, undefeated mixed martial arts. He fought Heath, and Heath took him out. It was the kicks that set it up, and Heath choked him out with a rear naked choke.
It was an unbelievable fight. People, he came out of nothing, took care of Erickson.
Okay.
And of Inoue.
ただいまより第3試合を行います。青コーナー187センチ 94.1 キロ。それ
Sobolov Dennis, a member of the I Must Break You crowd.
Yeah.
I must break you, boss. Heath? Is it the Texas Cowboy?
The crazy Texas horse. That's his nickname.
6'4", 260 pounds.
Colorful guy. Look at his hair. He's got purple and red and white. It's almost the Dutch flag. Red, white, and blue. And he's here to fight. You can bet on that.
Okay, Sobolev looking across the ring. I wonder if this is going to be a stand-up fight. Okay, Sobolev comes from a Muay Thai background. Heath coming out. Big front kick. Heath shooting. Sobolev sprawling back. Heath going for the single. Heath inside mount control. Now this is the position people don't want to be with this guy.
Oh no, you don't want to be here. There we go again with the knees to the head.
Now he stopped Anthony Inoue in the last Pride.
He's going for the armbar. Watch this. He's going to go for it. There we go.
There it is. The key lock. And he taps out quick. Oh, that was quick. Oh, that was quick. Heath Herring in that key lock. You don't want to be underneath the side mount of Heath Herring. He's going to go for that Americana, as Boss said, and get that key lock. And he did quick. Sobolev back up. Sobolev got a little bit of a cut there.
That's no taking risks, you know. He knows that the guy also is a kickboxer. Just take him down, take him out of the game. Boom, and get it over with. What a fast fight. This must be like under the minute. 22 seconds.
Oh my God, 22 seconds? Now, you gotta ask yourself, boss, you're a heavyweight. You're in the division. You want to build a career. And you see a guy like this. You can think, I don't want to fight that guy.
Yeah, let's find another business. He used to work in computers.
No, he's a very bright gentleman.
Yeah. In the corner, we see the Turkish terror. No, we can't see it. They don't show us here.
Okay, here it is. He's got side control. He's going to throw the knee to set it up. And he's going to create the distraction with the knee. And then he's going to get that right hand palm down against that wrist of Sobolev, and then crank that arm. Oh, look at that.
Oh, God. Yep.
Here it is again, boss.
Full power.
Oh, that could snap his arm. Good thing, and he tapped out quick. And he knew he didn't want to go any further. He doesn't want to rip the guy's arm off.
It was the same when Inoue, when he fought Inoue also. He took it easy, you know. He didn't want to rip his arm off.
Yeah. There he is, Heath Herring. Another great victory in Pride.
Well, he's got to take me down, you know, which has happened plenty of times in the past, but I'm probably a little bit harder to take down than some of the other guys he's fought. because of my wrestling background. You know, but when you're out there boxing, you're kind of a little bit more vulnerable to get taken down. So he just needs to take me down there, and that's going to be his difficulty, I think.
You've been in the Olympics twice. Do you think that experience helps you a lot?
Absolutely. I mean, but not just the Olympics. I mean, I've been wrestling since I was 5 years old, competing, and just that whole lifelong experience of wrestling kind of helps you out, you know, calms your nerves. I'm used to a lot of spectators and things like that. So I think that I'm able to relax a little bit more, and that's important when you're out there fighting. I'm kind of new to the sport, I guess, but when it first started, I think that there was a lot less skill involved. A lot of guys, a lot of wrestlers would come out and just use their wrestling. A lot of boxers just trying to box, and now it's kind of developed into its own sport where you need to be cross-trained, and you need to have the knowledge of pretty much a mixed martial arts type sport, you know. And I'm not really a wrestler coming out here. I'm kind of, it's its own sport, so I think that it's changed a lot, and it's gotten a lot tougher, a lot more competitive.
Any secret tactics you're thinking of?
It's secret.
A secret? You can't let us know at all?
I can't reveal.
I was just interviewing him, and he said he's going to try to make you stand up. What do you think about that?
We're going to be dancing around there.
What about within the Gracie family? Is there anyone you want to fight?
Oh, my daughter. She can put a beating on me every time, and she can take whatever she wants from me without, I cannot even argue with her. I choked her first boyfriend because nobody told me about it. It just caught me by surprise. So I get in the house, I saw someone watching TV in my house, and I asked my wife, who's that one? Who's this guy in the living room? She goes, oh, it's just a friend from school. And my nanny goes, no, it's her boyfriend. So it's a friend, boyfriend. I lost my temper. I went there and choked him.
There's always a bit of a rivalry, boss, when you've got an American wrestler in the ring with a Brazilian jiu-jitsu guy.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
And there he is, Dan Henderson. He's from Huntington Beach, California. 5'11", right around 190 pounds. A lot of people give Renzo respect because he gets in there against the best fighters.
Oh, yeah. And he doesn't turn anybody down. He's there to fight, and he wants to show everybody that he just wants to fight. Look at the weight difference now.
Yeah, I believe it's got to be at least 10 pounds.
20 pounds.
He's fought Kazushi Sakuraba. He lost. He fought Tyoshi Tamura in rings. He lost that fight. But he's won his share, too. And here he is. He's going to go to get back in the winner's circle, coming off 2 straight losses. Dan Henderson coming off a loss to Wanderlei Silva in the last fight. It was a decision. Low kick there by Henderson throwing that right hand. Look at that sprawl.
Beautiful sprawl. I think it's going to be a problem for Renzo to take Henderson down because he's a phenomenal wrestler.
But you can just see in the body language that Renzo, oh, good right hand by Renzo. Renzo likes to fight.
Left hand.
Renzo's boxing here. Renzo's shooting on Dan again. Renzo does, we got the new rules now. The person in top control can knee the person facing down on all fours.
Yep. I think it's a good rule. You see, Renzo wants to fight on the ground. Henderson gets up, which is very smart.
Yeah, you know, Henderson has got a real sneaky, kind of unorthodox right hand, but it put Wanderlei Silva on the deck. And Dan Henderson can take a punch too, but they're trading here.
This is going to be a fight. Who's going to have the most stamina?
Henderson landing the knees there, standing back up, knee to the head there.
Nearly. He just missed a hair.
It seems like Renzo Gracie is getting the worst of those punching and kicking exchanges, although that did land. Oh, he's knocked out, he's knocked out. Renzo Gracie has been knocked out. I'm not sure if it was from the shoot. Was it a knee to the head?
I don't know. It was like he was sprawling and he pushed his head on the ground. He hit his head on the ground. I think that was the thing that knocked him out. It looked to me like that. Let's see it in the rerun. Oh my God.
Okay, it's 1 minute 40 seconds.
Jesus Christ, we got it in a total of like 6 minutes. We have 4 fights and the complete total fighting time is like 6 minutes.
He's okay, there he is. He's fine. Looks like he's gonna have a little bit of an Excedrin headache there, and that's not a plug for the product either. Renzo Gracie has been knocked out in 1 minute 40 seconds in the first round. Dan Henderson back in the winner's circle.
Oh yeah. And he had only one loss. All the rest of his fights he won.
And that loss was to Wanderlei Silva, who's definitely one of the most dangerous fighters in the middleweight division.
Oh, yeah.
No question. Dan took a lot of shots in that fight. He didn't take many in that, and he was getting the better of the exchanges.
You see, Renzo is asking around what happened. I think he hit his head on the floor when Henderson sprawled. And with the hip movement of Henderson, maybe he helped it extra to pound his head into the ground.
We're waiting for a replay here.
I really want to see it.
And here we go. Renzo shoots, and it looks like there was
the right hand already.
It was a right hand. Was it right uppercut? Oh,
yeah, it was a right hand uppercut. Yeah.
And Henderson knows he's knocked out. He didn't want to deliver more blows than necessary. It looked like a right hand, a right uppercut. It's right there. Oh, it was a right uppercut right on the chin. It was right on the side of the jaw, under the ear, and then he cracks again and went with the right and the left to finish the job. But Renzo's out. He knows. Dan doesn't want to hurt him.
No, Dan's a true gentleman.
These guys don't want to hurt each other. And here it is again. He shoots, and it caught him right on the side of the jaw, under the ear. A one-punch knockout there for Dan Henderson. A right hook. Dan Henderson back in the winner's circle. His team is happy about that. He's got the great Randy Couture in his team. Two great champions there. Dan Henderson, real happy about that victory. I guess wrestling conquered jiu-jitsu tonight.
Yeah, but you know, it's always like Coleman does right now. He's got good hands and wrestling. The combination of wrestling, being a good wrestler with good hands, it's a deadly combination.
It really is, because if you can't take a man down and you can't beat him in boxing, you're in a bad situation.
And you won the Grand Prix, which was held last May. Do you feel any pressure that you have to win this match?
Definitely, I'm feeling the pressure. I feel like I have to win, and I'm going to win.
Are you strong under pressure?
I feel like I've been strong under pressure. I've got 4 or 5 different titles, so pressure is what it's all about.
What do you think the biggest change happened in the sport?
Well, just the evolution of all the fighters, cross-training and the skill level of all the fighters improving and more fighters becoming involved. It's just, in the beginning it was more mismatches, but now it's more strategy and much more difficult now because everybody's so close in competition. Just the level of competition is so much better now. I'm just going to beat him any way I can. I'm looking to get a knockout. I haven't had a knockout yet, and that's what I really want. It's not going to be easy to beat me.
Have you decided on any tactics on how you're going to fight him?
First, Mark Coleman is a heavyweight, I'm a middleweight. For me, that's a personal challenge because I prepare myself to fight anybody. I'm a warrior, I'm here to fight anybody. I don't care about weight, division, I don't care about that. And Mark Coleman is a very, very, very strong guy, good wrestler. He's an Olympic wrestler. And I prepare myself to fight him. My tactic is gonna try to have him in my guard, to try my armbar, my triangle, anything. Like I said, I'm a middleweight. He's a heavyweight. For me, I don't feel no responsibility on anything. I think he got more responsibility than me because he's the Grand Prix Pride champion. And I'm here to have fun. It's hard to say I have a dream fight because I have so many good fighters today. I don't have one specific fighter I would like to fight. Like a dream fight I'm fighting right now. I'm fighting Mark Coleman. He's the best guy around here. That's the #1 heavyweight. That's my dream fight today.
And now for the 5th match.
青コーナーよりアラン・ゴイ選手の入場です。
Okay, boss, Alan Goes from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, is one of the best jiu-jitsu men in mixed martial arts.
Oh yes, he's for sure.
Well, you go to the ground with this guy, if he's on the bottom, he gave Kazushi Sakuraba
a run for his money.
Oh, definitely. Because he's got a great guard, he's got a good triangle choke and a good armbar, and he's got a good up kick from the bottom. If you stand up over him, he can knock people out with that kick.
Yep.
He's coming in, his last appearance was in Pride 9, where he won a decision over Vernon Tiger White at the Lion's Den, and that was June 4th, 2000, unanimous decision. And he's got teammates that he works out with, like Murillo Bustamante, Ricardo Laborio, who is going to corner him for this fight. He's going to have problems, though, with Mark Coleman, because what's he going to do? He probably wants to take this fight to the ground, but against a wrestler the level of Coleman, how is he going to do that, Mark?
He's not going to do it because we saw it in the last fight we had, Henderson against Enzo. He couldn't take him down, and Coleman is an Olympic wrestler. He went to the Olympics. This guy, I'm going to be very amazed if it's going to go to the ground. And also, Coleman developed some real good boxing skills, and I think that's going to be a major factor here. I think he really is going to keep the fight standing up and box, and probably Alan is going to do anything in his power to take him down.
Because Alan, even though he has a sneaky punch, he put Dan Henderson on the deck twice when they fought, and that was back in May 13, 1998. Dan Henderson did win a controversial unanimous decision against Alan Goes. And Alan, as a matter of fact, that was Alan's only loss in mixed martial arts. He had a draw against Sakuraba.
赤コーナーよりマーク・コールマン選手の入場です。
Okay, here he is, Mark the Hammer Coleman. Coleman came in early in his career and dominated the Ultimate Fighting Championship. He won 2 titles there. He won UFC 10, and that was on July 12, 1996. And he beat Don Fry in the finals. And at that time, Don Fry was the top fighter in the sport. He was dangerous. He was a wrestler that could box.
Yep.
And there was, he beat Gary Goodridge in that tournament. And he came in with all the strength in the world. He was the guy, the preeminent ground and pound guy was this guy, Mark Coleman. He won UFC 11 also. That was a short time later in September of 1996. And then he's had a hit-and-miss career. he fought Maurice Smith, who is one of the first world champion kickboxers to go into mixed martial arts. And although he dominated early on with the ground and pound, his conditioning failed him, and Maurice outboxed him later in the fight. The first time a kickboxer ever beaten a wrestler. Then he had a really, really heartbreaking loss to Pete Williams of the Lions Den by knockout.
Yeah, I remember that one.
And he had a decision loss against Pedro Hizzo. He's regrouped, rejuvenated himself, went to Pat Miletich, learned how to box a little bit, shed a little bit of the excess pounds, got a little bit away from weight training, and now he's coming in for the first time since he won the Pride Grand Prix, and that was back in May of last year, where he defeated Igor Vovchanchyn in the finals.
By tap out.
Yeah, he made him tap out with strikes. In this fight, he's got Gary Goodrich in his corner, and Jeremy Horn representing Pat Miletich Martial Arts. Coleman is probably going to want to keep this one standing up, and he told me a couple of days ago, he said he's never achieved a knockout, and he's going to try for one tonight.
Well, and why am I not surprised? And I think he's going to succeed also because the last time I saw him in the Pride Grand Prix, he improved so much with striking, and that's 1.5 years ago.
ただいまより第5試合を行います。青コーナー183センチ97キロアラン・ガエセ。
So there is Alan Goes.
赤コーナー185センチ101.2キロマーカー。
Look how lean Coleman is. Right now he weighs 225 pounds, and that's the first time he's weighed that low of a weight since 1993, folks. So he's a lean, mean fighting machine tonight. Alan's looking at him, knowing what he has to do. He's got to get it on the mat. Coleman has made no secret about the fact he wants to keep it on his feet, and he wants to go for the KO. He also said, Mark Coleman did, that he wants to have a rematch with Pete Williams, the man who knocked him out with a high kick from the Lions Den. He's got to get past Goes first. And here we go, boss, round one. A jump kick by Goes.
Yeah.
Little crouching tiger, hidden dragon action there.
Oh, look at this capoeira.
Capoeira. I think he's just doing that to get him excited because he thinks maybe if Coleman just grabs his leg, they'll go to the ground, but it might work. We don't know. Goes for the single. Coleman getting him down. Coleman getting him into a... Coleman grinding away that right hand.
To the body again.
Now, Alan's got to be careful of the knees here. Alan's got him down now. Alan's on the bottom. He's got Coleman where he wants him. If Alan gets a closed guard around him, Alan's going to have him where he wants him. But Coleman's pretty good at punching out of the guard. If I was Coleman, I'd stand up there.
Oh, yeah.
Stand up.
You don't want to play this game with Alan.
He's playing Alan's game here. Alan wants this kind of a fight. He wants to be on the ground.
Oh, that's a good shot.
Coleman should throw a knee here to the top of Alan's head.
There we go.
There it is. He's not going to be able to take too many. Oh, he's knocked out. Is he knocked out?
I think he's out. I think he's knocked out.
He's out. He's out.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Look at this. Look at this. He's attacking Mark. He's attacking Mark. He doesn't know what to do. Mark wants to hit him.
A little controversy in the ring there. Coleman can go wild too.
He didn't know what to do. He didn't know he was doing it. I think he woke up, realized that there was something going on, and he attacked Coleman right away. He thought that he'd never been out. It was like a blackout.
I saw that happen before one time. There was a knockout in Holland. It was, I believe it was Lucille Reichert fought a Thai guy. She got knocked out. She kind of jumped his guy afterwards. There he is, Mark the Hammer Coleman. Wow.
I told you the last time when he was fighting, right now, in this shape like he is, it's going to be very difficult for anybody in the world to beat him. He's very strong. Oh my God, the time.
It was 1 minute 19 seconds by strikes.
I think that this whole event is going to go to the history books as fastest fight event ever. The shortest fight, the longest fight was 4 minutes and 8 seconds.
Well, this is the one that you don't want to go to the refrigerator for a soft drink because you might miss what's going to go on there. Inoki is going to get the belt to Coleman. Coleman getting another belt. Coleman already had that Pride Grand Prix belt. And Inoki going to congratulate Allen. Allen tried to capoeira moves.
He did.
Tried to trick him, got him in the guard.
The flying, jumping front kicks.
Now we know that later on this evening, Igor Vovchanchyn is going to fight Trey Telligman. But Igor lost to Coleman in last year's finals. Really wants a rematch with Coleman.
Yeah, but
Coleman, yeah.
He looks so impressive right now. But I have to say also, if Igor gets the rematch, he deserves it also because he had 2 tough fights before he fought Coleman. Here we go. Look at this. Look at the strength, the punching power also to the body.
Now Allen made the elemental mistake of crouching, getting back up, going on to all fours position. He should have stayed in the guard. Because here the knee comes.
And he's on, now he's out. Now he's out. This is our only expert knees. Oh my God, that's dangerous. Referee
He's out right here. He's out, completely out. And I'd like to see where he goes through the tackle here.
Now he's going to grab his leg. Oh, they don't show it.
Yeah, here it is. And I think it was this knee right here, that's the one that did it. Because see him fall on the side. It's a lot like what happened when Igor Vovchanchyn KO'd Kerr and got a no contest, because at that time, these knees were not legal. Wow. Mark Coleman.
Brute force, brute power.
Has not fought in at least 10 months. And to come back with a win like this was a devastating victory. First time Allen's ever been stopped. I believe he will be back. Allen really might want to stay down at about under 200 pounds.
Yep.
For Mark Coleman, on the other hand, he's got a lot of options. And there's a lot of young guns coming up, too. Heath Herring is coming up. Pete Williams. Here it is again. See, Coleman, he brings that leg all the way back to get the momentum. And the second knee was the one that did it. It didn't really even land super clean, but that one did. And he's out right there.
Now he's going to get the right knee also.
Yeah.
Oh, but that didn't hit.
Yeah.
Thank God it didn't hit.
And Allen's out. So who's going to give Mark Coleman a run for his money, boss?
Right now, I don't see anybody doing it.
I think the only people that could come close would be Pedro Rizzo in the Ultimate Fighting Championship and Igor Vovchanchyn. Those two guys.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think those two guys, because
they're dangerous from punch.
Yeah, because right now he's concentrating on stand-up.
Yep.
It would be, if he could take them down, eventually they're going to get back up, because now that we have rounds, you're going to have an automatic restart. Because right now, tonight's fights, we have a 10-minute round, then 2 5-minute rounds, 3 rounds total, no more overtimes. And I think that those guys would be the only ones that could give Mark Coleman a run for his money.
Yep, I think so too, because they both are always in tremendous shape. But the way Coleman is right now, he's also in tremendous shape. So,
you know, Mark Coleman fought both of those guys.
Yeah, oh yeah, he did.
He fought Pedro, and that was a real close fight. Controversial fight, but Coleman won against Pedro, and he stopped Igor. But Igor, again, as you alluded to earlier, had 2 hard fights prior to fighting Mark Coleman. Coleman had an easy fight, so Igor feels a sense of it's an incomplete victory for him.
Yep. Yeah, Coleman had actually one fight, because then Fujita, you remember, came in.
Yeah.
And they threw in the towel, so he.
And Coleman fought Shoji.
Yeah,
it showed you he's a small guy, and he just smacked him around. But nonetheless, Coleman is #1 right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, ただいまより本日の第6試合を行います。
And now for the 6th match.
青コーナーより安田忠雄選手の入場です。
Tadao Yasuda, 37 years old, 6'5", 286 pounds, pro wrestler making his mixed martial arts debut.
Yeah, but pro wrestling, we have Fujita, we have Sakuraba coming from the pro wrestling. Is he going to do the same thing? That's what is on everybody's mind. He looks impressive, and when we interviewed him, he looked really calm and full of confidence. But we don't know if Takada is he ever been hit hard? I mean, Takada is a good striker. He's going to hit him hard. He cannot handle a punch. We don't know. He's a sumo wrestler.
Yeah,
pro wrestling. So
he did sumo for 13 years. He was the third place Yokozuna, and he was 6 years in the sumo major leagues. But we haven't seen sumo be too successful in mixed martial arts. As a matter of fact, I can't really remember a sumo wrestler winning a significant contest in mixed martial arts.
You're right, you're absolutely right.
And his weight is down, obviously, from his sumo days, 286 pounds. He's a big guy. He's really enthusiastic about this fight. I wonder how he's going to be able to deal with Satake, because sumo isn't really about takedowns. It's merely about pushing a guy around. Pro wrestling, on the other hand, sometimes the guys develop submissions, sometimes they develop their strikes, but I don't know if, from the clips we saw, if he has submissions or strikes.
赤コーナーより佐竹正明選手の入場です。
You know, I love when Satake comes out with the Godzilla theme. I love this. This is the original Godzilla theme from the original movie, I believe.
I didn't know that, but I always said, I think this is, I saw it the first time I saw him coming up. It was in the K1, and he had this music, and everybody started standing up and applauding. I think it's the greatest song, the greatest intro song.
Satake has said against Yasuda that he will use movement, punching and kicking, and he predicts he'll knock out Yasuda early.
He's going to need it, the movement, because Yasuda with 286 pounds, if you can't lock him up in the corner and grab him and body slam him down, that's a lot of weight on you.
Especially if he achieves side mount or mount position. Satake, this is his 5th mixed martial art fight. He's right now 1 loss, actually 1 win and 3 losses, but 2 of his losses were by decision. One was by, actually 2 of his losses were went before the distance. Mark Coleman stopped him with a neck crank January 30th, 2000. And Guy Mesger beat him on a decision in May of 2000. And then he achieved his first win in mixed martial arts over Murakami Kazunari, who American audiences may remember from being in Extreme Fighting. And he was the one that knocked out Mark Mayo, but then Maurice Smith knocked him out. He beat Murakami with punches from the mount at 6 minutes, 58 seconds. In the ring, karate practitioner Masaki Satake.
第6試合を行います。青コーナー193センチ130キロ安田忠雄
The big man, Tadao Yasuda. He's got Fujita to the left in his corner and Brian Johnston from the United States on the right.
He's feeling very confident. He's smiling.
He's in good shape for this fight, 218 pounds. Satake made his name fighting in K1. He won 2 All-Japan K1 tournaments, and he's fought some of the best fighters in K1. Peter Arts, in his estimation, was the best fighter he ever faced in K1. He says in this fight, he will use the invisible kick.
Which is a very fast kick.
Evidently so. It's so fast, you can't even see it.
Oh my God. So, thank God for replay.
Satake says he can break 4 baseball bats with a single shin kick.
Ooh. I don't know if you don't want to have that kick in your head. On your leg. Anyway.
Satake's going to move around. Yasuda, oh, right hand by Satake. Yasuda coming in, getting that body lock position. Yasuda trying for a side-to-side hip throw. We expected this. Yasuda does not want to stand up with Satake, and it's obvious right now. Body lock position, going to muscle him around. Came right after him as he predicted.
You remember the last time we saw Satake against the guy Messi, he had a real good sprawl. And right now he's also doing pretty good in defending the takedown. Now it's going to be a little bit more difficult, I think. Because he's going to go, I got the legs.
Got the legs. Cannot hold the ropes. The referee will warn Satake if he does hold the ropes to prevent the takedown. Satake being in the corner, it's hard to sprawl back without putting your legs out of the ring, but that might actually be a good game plan here.
I don't know. I think it's dangerous. He's holding the rope again. People are already complaining. I think he should dig his left arm in under the armpit of Yasuda.
Yeah, dig for an underhook.
Yep.
It looks like the referee is giving Satake a warning for holding the ropes. Cannot hold the ropes. This does work in Satake's favor, actually, in the fight, but as far as the judging, it doesn't, because the red card means he's got a deficit in the judges' scoring in the round.
Okay. I believe also if the fight goes on and on and on, Satake will be in favor because his stamina will be better.
He's got to punch and he's got to sprawl and he's got to move. He's got to basically fight the same way Ken Shamrock did against Fujita last August in Pride. He's got to sprawl and brawl. He can't be up against the ropes like this. He's got to dig the underhooks, get some position, move side to side, got to do something. But the big man is smothering him on the ropes. Probably just a matter of time. If Yasuda does not do anything, the referee will start them back standing in the center of the ring.
He's doing a great job, and it looks like you cannot take him down. He tried a few times now. Of course, I think he's holding the ropes. He's holding the ropes. But I think, yeah, again, the longer we go into the match, it's going to be better for Satake.
Satake just biding his time. I think he's probably waiting for Tadao to tire out, because once he tires out, he's going to be sitting duck for the strikes.
Yeah, but this way he's not going to tire out.
Oh, good right hand, good right hand.
He's digging in.
Not enough to really do damage, but it did seem to rock him that first chopping right hook.
And if he stays like this, it's going to be, again, they're going to restart it again, you see? You cannot take him down. This is going to be, the way it goes now, I predict a KO.
Okay, the last Pride, I came up with a new term called lay and pray, where the wrestler or ground fighter takes the kickboxer down and stays on him and prays it doesn't stand back up. I've got a new one for you, boss.
Okay.
We're going to call this one lock and bulk. Where they lock you up and they bulk the action. But the knees, he's going with the knees, so I take it back. It's not a lock and bulk after all.
Lock and bulk.
Yasuda did get busy with the knees.
And he would love that.
You know, this guy's surprising me.
Hey, right now he's doing it, but now he's working. Now he's working with the knees. Before he didn't do anything, so if he keeps this going.
He's really fighting a smart game here. He's waiting for his moment, and he almost did a drop there.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's real smart because he has to move more. Otherwise, the referee's going to unlock him again. And that's dangerous. You know, you don't want to create any distance. So Satake can punch. Or Satake, as the Americans say.
I would predict a restart standing, and here it is. Up.
You good.
What am I, Nostradamus over here?
Yeah, unbelievable. Now he's got a yellow card.
Yeah.
And he's tired, you see?
Yeah, it looked like it was a lock and ball.
Satake is not tired at all.
Satake's
just been there.
Oh, good right hand. He's landing that chopping right hand. He's got to move when he punches. Satake should land the right hand. Oh,
And he should step to the side.
He should step to the side, throw the left high kick. Should throw the right hand, step to the right, throw the left high kick. But it's going to be impossible to do that now.
Right now, this is the longest fight of the evening. I think we're past the 4 minutes. He has to underhook and pull it up. Yep.
Well, I think that in this fight, if Yasuda does not get Satake down, stamina will be a factor.
Oh, yeah, for sure. The K1 fighters, the Thai boxers, always have the best stamina. Trust me, because they train real hard. They have the power training. After the whole hour of training, they get like 5-6 rounds of 3 minutes power training. It's the hardest training there is. So Satake has been there all his life. He didn't do anything else. So his stamina will be no problem for him, I think. For Yasuda, it will. Because he's got a lot of weight to carry around.
Well, Yasuda has competed in sumo. He's also competed in pro wrestling. But he says that the training for Vale-Tudo, or mixed martial arts, is the most difficult training.
Yep.
He was training there in Los Angeles at LA Boxing with Ryan Johnston and Fujita, also with Sean McCulley. He doesn't think Satake is very strong, and it looks like he's trying to prove that right now. And he actually said he would kill Satake in seconds.
Yeah, he said he was going to take him down. This fight's going to take a few seconds, eh? That was his comment.
But that didn't come to happen, or did Satake's quick knockout come to happen? Satake, on the other hand, he feels Igor Vovchanchyn is the best mixed martial artist who stands up and fights.
Yeah, for sure. He's got the biggest heart. He's got the stamina. He's just a scary guy for judging.
Okay, here's a restart with favor Satake.
Oh, very nice. Now he pushed to the side.
Satake's got to move. He's got to move. He can't get trapped in the corner again. Satake should just stick and move, punch and move, because he's not going to win a fight like this. This one's going to be hard to score, actually, for the judges. Both men have had yellow cards. So basically, I've got an even round, boss.
No, I think Satake, he came through with more punches. He hit him actually with a few punches. Right now, Yasuda is kneeing him.
Yasuda landed knees to the body, though, so...
Yeah, but he closes the distance for a reason, you know, and it doesn't work his takedown, so I don't know. You should count.
When you watch a fight like this, boss, do you ever have flashbacks to your own fighting career?
Not a fight like this, because I never been in this position. When I fight a wrestler, they want to put me on my back as quick as they can.
Why is that?
And they probably also already always succeed. But yeah, it's the same thing. What he's trying to do is, I tell you, Satake, he's got a good takedown defense. I mean, this is a bad position for Satake to be in. If any other wrestler wouldn't take him down there, you know? Grab the leg behind the knee and just pull him on the ground.
Well, maybe a wrestler from freestyle wrestling, or maybe even like a Dan Henderson or a Mark Coleman or something, but Yasuda being from pro wrestling and sumo wrestling, it's a different kind of, it's not really about takedowns.
Yeah, it's only, pushing. Right.
I mean, pro wrestling, they learn takedowns, some of them, but it's mainly about show.
Yeah, and in sumo, it's pushing each other out of the ring.
But all you really have to do is reach down and grab that leg and step back.
That's it. And he's got it.
Okay, he's warning him for a headbutt. Looks like we're having another restart, which is good. It's interesting to see if Satake can land that bomb. Satake's got to move. Got to move. He's moving straight back. That's the problem. When Yasuda charges in, Satake moves straight back.
Constantly.
If he took a step to the side, now Yasuda digging the right hand to the body, which he showed his knees, now he's showing us a punch.
That's good. That's good.
Looks like his stamina is deceptively there so far.
Yep.
He hasn't gotten tired. I was actually impressed by his attitude during the interview that we did with him a few days ago.
Oh yeah, he looked really confident.
Very confident. He didn't look like he was taking this fight lightly, and he didn't look like he was taking this fight as a joke. Satake trying to chop up with the knee and the left hook, none of them landed.
He's laughing.
He's doing the Igor Vovchanchyn punch, where he wraps around the guy's head and knuckles him on the ear.
Like only Igor does it with a little bit more angry power, so to say.
He's at about 50 some odd fights to practice that punch. Satake being in his 5th mixed martial art fight and having lost most of them.
Last 1 minute from the first round.
Well, the interesting thing is, this is Tadao Yasuda's mixed martial art debut, but because Satake has had less than success, it's kind of an even match on paper.
Yeah. Yeah, especially also the weight difference. You know, he's bigger but has less experience. Still, he should grab the leg, step backwards, like you said, and take him down. But maybe he's going to get some instructions in about 30 seconds from his corner when the bell goes.
Yasuda has definitely been the busier fighter. He's definitely dictated how this fight was fought. I would have to give him an edge in the scoring right now.
Yeah, me too. He's getting more active the longer the fight goes, so that's real good. In the beginning, he didn't work. Now he's working for it, so he's doing a good job.
He's trying harder. He, as I said before, he's making Satake. There we go, into round 1. It is a 10-minute round. We will have 2. We're scheduled for 2 subsequent 5-minute rounds if they both go the distance.
And finally, the ring girls have some work. This is the first time we see the ring girls in the ring. Yeah, Yasuda is tired. He looks tired. He will get some directions now, some strategy moves. But I think Satake, they probably will tell him step to the side and counter with an uppercut or a right straight. But move out of his way. If the train comes straight at you, step aside.
Both fighters look fairly fresh. Yasuda maybe the more spent of the two, but Satake looks completely fresh.
Yeah.
He looks like he just did his warm-up, and hopefully that was his warm-up, and he'll get busy. He does need to start using lateral movement. Here we go. Satake trying to knock him out with one punch, but it grazed down and didn't really have a lot on it. Yasuda down on one knee, but it wasn't from the punch. It was from his
push himself away.
But I really don't think he's got the footwork to step back and do any pivots.
Yeah, you're right in that.
Satake trying to throw that right hand and still moving straight back. Now he gets to the side a little bit, but Yasuda traps him in the corner again.
They told him, obviously, to grab the back of the leg because he went for it right away. But he's doing the underhook, Satake. He's doing it very well.
Yasuda might actually fall back and fall to the side. That would be a way to take him down too.
Oh, yeah.
If he gets a double underhook, which he has right now, actually he's got a single underhook. They're in an over underhook position right now. He could fall back to the side and get him on the ground and scramble and get top control.
No, this position he's been in 10 times already now.
If Satake wants to win this fight, there's a knee. I was going to say he's got to start throwing knees because obviously because his hands are locked up. Good knee to the chin.
Very nice.
Satake's got to get busy. He's got to take this round. He's got to take a chance. Yasuda is laying on him, so he's not really worried about him stepping back and, as we said, trying for a takedown. So he's got to start throwing knees. Even if they're light knees to the leg, they go up through the body, and if Yasuda leans over to the side again, he's got to try and knee him in the head.
Yep. Knees to the leg would be a very good thing right now to do.
Even though he can't get the velocity because he's got the, okay, they're going to restart the fighters again. Can't get the velocity when your back is to the corner because you need to put that leg back and then throw it out there. Well, Satake needs movement. He's got to move. He's got to move side to side. Now he's got some side-to-side movement finally. Satake, good left hand.
Very nice. Now he's going for it. He's going to the side. He's moving circles now. He's doing perfect. He had some real good instruction from his corner too, I think.
Satake with some strikes there. Hard for him to land clean with Yasuda raging at him. Going for the body lock. Looks like Yasuda going for a double leg here. Satake underhooking, but Yasuda could pull this off. He really could. All he has to do is lift up.
Yeah, I know, but maybe he's tired already, you know, because it took a lot of power out of him, maybe.
Plus, a man built like him to crouch forward,
yeah,
like that. That's a lot of effort to go all the way back up.
Yep.
Because you need real solid abs for that, and well, I don't want to state the obvious.
So, you can each might go.
Do you think that Satake can knock him out?
Yes, I think so. I think so. I think he can. I think he was hard on his way in the last run there. He was hard on his way.
The interesting thing is, the man in Yasuda's corner, Kazuyuki Fujita, has got probably the best chin, the ability to take a punch in mixed martial arts.
Yeah, in the world.
So if this guy, if that's any reflection on this guy, if this guy, he's already taken a couple shots by Satake, hasn't really even been rocked. Maybe this guy can take a punch like, maybe they do some special jaw training, chew a lot of gum or something.
No. I think there's nobody in the world who has a thicker skull than Fujita. I mean, I saw him taking some knees from Mark Kerr, from Ken Shamrock.
And Gilbert Idol did a jump flying knee and landed.
Yeah, they said
nothing.
His neck last week, he told me that his neck was still hurting.
From being Fujita in the head.
Yeah.
Gilbert told you that.
Yeah. So, no, he definitely is the strongest man.
Well, Yasuda has absorbed a few punches, and he really didn't get rocked, so he doesn't have a glass jaw like sometimes we'll see people from pro wrestling or other. Whoa, he almost screwed it up. Yeah, screwed it out.
Whoa, that few good knees. That's a good thing for him to do. He has to work like that because otherwise it's not going to happen. But he knows also he's ahead on points. Like this, yeah. Round 2, I don't know. It's going to be like an equal round. Round 1, I give to Yasuda.
If Satake does land a shot and gets Yasuda moving backward, he'll beat him. But while Yasuda is moving forward, he's not going to beat him.
Well, it's very difficult.
Yasuda dropping down, getting position, getting out. Now, they're down. Okay, now, this is going to be a difficult position for Satake because he's new on the ground. He's mounting. It's the end of the round. Oh,
God.
Right when it looked like Yasuda was getting ready for a finish.
Yasuda looks real tired. He's falling on the ground. He's crawling onto his chair. He's real tired. Satake looks real fresh.
I think under the circumstances, with the stamina aspect, Satake's got to move around in circles now.
Yes.
Let him chase after him, get tired, throw a high kick.
High kick, or just go for the right uppercut. I would use uppercuts when he comes in. A right uppercut would be the greatest punch because he's lowering himself to go for that body lock position. You can slip in the right uppercut like Randy Couture does.
Randy Couture, yeah. Oh, UFC heavyweight champion, Randy Couture. A great fighter. Here we are to the action. Oh, they're trading here. Yasuda trading with Satake. Yasuda ducking down.
That would be great, right uppercut right there. And again, see?
But Satake, those punches are not landing cleanly because he's moving while he's punching. That's the unfortunate thing. A knee is what I would throw because he gets down like that, a knee.
That would be very good.
For a big guy, he's a little faster than I expected.
Oh yeah, he is. No, but all the sumos are right there. They're fast people.
Yeah, they're real fast. Okay, here's the right hand, a glazing shot. Satake moving side to side as we had instructed him. Actually, good chop, good left hook, but not enough. Apparently, it's hard to deliver the knockout punch while you're moving.
Yeah.
But even that being said, Yasuda can take a little bit of a shot.
Oh yeah, he can take some shots. But now he's real tired. Well, we have to see. You know what? Once the stamina kicks in and you're tired, you can't take a punch also. Body work would be good, but since he's got a thick layer in front of his belly, I wouldn't go for that.
Okay, he's going. Satake, he's got to move. He's got to move.
But now also Yasuda knows that he can take him down, so probably he's going to get all his power, try to do it again. And then, once he's on top, he can use his weight and try to finish the fight.
I think Yasuda he's going for the takedown again. He knows that if he gets him down, he can control the fight better on top of Satake, because Satake is limited on his back.
Yeah, which is very logical.
He hasn't shown the ability to reverse the mount or to get past the mount and get sweeps or anything from the bottom. But Satake should throw that left knee here. Should throw that left knee
to the middle.
Right straight up that left knee. He's got it backed up. He should throw the left knee right now and dig it into the body of Yasuda. That would really take his stamina away. Yasuda is doing a good thing here, turning Satake out. If he can get his back toward the center of the ring, he could take him down. Satake should throw the left knee with his back to the corner like this. Just bring the left knee up. Catch the floating rib. Catch him to the side of the abdomen.
Yeah, you want to hit him at the moment he breathes in, and then throw the knee in. That would be great.
To knock the wind out of him.
Oh yeah, for sure. It will hurt him.
Satake with the right hand, same thing, moving straight back into the corner again. Crowd getting restless. Okay, going for the double leg. Almost got it.
That's a nice underhook, and it's surprising me all the time.
Satake continues to improve.
He's training also with Sakuraba. He trained a little bit, huh?
That's right.
That's why he probably has a good takedown defense. Because Sakuraba is a master in takedown defense.
And a takedown.
And in takedown.
Well, one goes hand in hand with the other.
Yeah.
That second round, boss. Yeah. Who won the round?
I think it would be like equal. Maybe Satake because he delivers a few punches, but then again, Yasuda started to throw the knees at the end, so maybe equal. The first round, I think, Yasuda, and the second round maybe equal. So if he's going to continue like this, he probably is going to win the fight. Plus, he had also a takedown in the second round.
He's really going for the leg there. If Satake in a guillotine choke, you could take him out right here.
Oh yeah.
But you take a chance when you do that. Satake's scooting out of the corner. Doesn't get a restart. Satake's got to throw the knee. He should just throw the knee straight up the middle, hit him in the stomach.
He should step aside and then punch. When you're almost in the corner and you punch, it's easy for him to push you backwards in the corner. He should go to the side. Then he's got the whole ring behind him, and then attack him again. Create some space.
I've got to tell you, if there was one element in Yasuda's game, stamina has impressed me because I didn't think he was going to last this long.
Yeah, me too. I thought for sure this is going to be like over the round 2 or 3.
Satake should throw the left knee right here.
These are good knees again.
Yeah, Yasuda getting the busier of the action. Satake, I think he's just waiting for a restart so he can try him for a knockout. I really think that's his game plan.
Yeah, but what is the time we got left? There's the restart, but maybe there's going to be like a minute and 10 seconds left.
Satake's got it. Oh, Hail Mary punch, misses.
Get away out of the corner. He doesn't win.
Yasuda chopping away. Getting down to seconds left in this one.
He should throw hard knees now, Yasuda. Straight up, boom, to the body.
Well, Yasuda leaning his head down like that, you should go try for a high knee. If he could just get the arm over to go for a guillotine choke, this guy being tired, he could choke himself out so quickly.
Yep.
Just from his own fatigue.
Yep.
But
true. Not everybody has a coach like you, Steven, in the corner. Huh?
Well, I'm merely the pond reflecting the oncoming stone, Mr. Wooten.
The fight professor, Steven Quadras.
And I'm here with Boss Wooten
and Wapo.
Pride Fighting Championships. Oh, collision course.
I'm going for it again.
It's like these guys have collided and stayed. Oh, there's that high knee. Did that rock him?
Nope, it didn't rock him.
Okay, that's the end of the round. I got to give it to Yasuda.
Yeah, me too.
Not a real exciting fight, but he did what he had to do within his limitations.
Yep. And then for him to fight his first fight like this, you know, it's very understandable. Yeah, Sataki's complaining to the people. He says, I'm sorry. Couldn't show the real me. Now I wonder what they're going to say. I think we're going to be right. I think Yasuda's going to win the fight. Oh, it's going to be a draw. One of them.
No, there's no draws. Yasuda charging in. And here we go with the decision. It's a split decision for Yasuda.
It's very strange.
2-1 split decision for Yasuda. I'm glad it wasn't a split the other way. I mean, nothing personal against Satake, but Yasuda was the more aggressive fighter for sure. And Satake was not effective enough with the strikes. He landed a few glancing blows, but didn't do any damage.
No. Yeah, right decision. It's a right decision. It's a good decision.
Split decision.
Now we have Antonio Inoki in the ring.
I was wondering if he's going to slap him again.
I hope so. No, I don't hope so. Wow. He can take a punch. We saw it.
Yeah, he can.
You're looking tired and you're not doing something, all right? Okay. Just keep that in mind. All right? You'll do whatever you want to do off that, but I just notice that that's what I'm picking up and that's what I'm going to say. All right? And you know that you're looking still and you're looking tired and not moving. You're looking vulnerable as well.
This was a last-minute thing. You're going to be fighting with Igor Vovchanchyn. How do you feel about this?
I'm excited about it. It's a last-minute thing, and Ken got injured a couple weeks ago, and it's a big opportunity for me and I'm very thankful to be able to step in here and hopefully knock him out.
Igor Vovchanchyn is known to be a hard puncher. He's a very hard fighter. I don't think he's lost in any of the Pride series. What do you feel about fighting with a guy like that?
Nervous. Normally, like I was telling them, I don't normally get nervous for a fight. This is a big fight for me. He hits very hard, and this is one of those fights that you make a mistake, you're going to wake up and ask what happened, but that goes both ways for him as well. So it's whoever makes the first mistake in here is going to be in a lot of trouble, I think.
Relax, Fred. Keep your left hand up. Really keep your left hand up, Fred. Keep your left hand up.
So again, first push him up, bounce, then right. And then right hand, right behind. You want to block. It goes a kick. Pow! Pow! Do that. There you go. That's enough. Jab, push him up, bounce.
Left hand up, Fred.
Has Ken or Guy given you any advice?
Ken gives me advice all the time. Guy and I argue all the time. So,
What do you argue about?
no, I'm just kidding about it. We don't argue.
He thinks he was sexy and
And what do you think about that?
Hurt my feelings that he got.
The main argument was he thought he should have been the sexy bastard contest.
Well, the truth is, I was asked first, and I turned it down, and he took
So actually, Guy was the runner-up?
he was the runner-up. I should have been Mr. Texas.
Have you ever talked to Igor before?
Oh yeah, we're friends. I respect the guy a lot. He's a great guy, great quality guy, and one hell of a warrior. So it makes for an exciting fight. That's why I'm so nervous for this fight. Normally, it's funny because normally I don't get nervous for a fight. In this fight, I've been on edge ever since I've been here, and which hopefully that'll be a good thing going into the ring.
And now for the 7th match.
青コーナーよりトライ・テリグマン選手の入場です。
Okay, here he comes. He is from Fort Worth, Texas, in the United States. Trey Trauma Telligman out of the Lions Den, Ken Shamrock's gym. Now Trey took this fight when his teacher, Ken Shamrock, was injured with a neck injury, and that happened, he took it, what, like 2 weeks notice?
Yeah, 2 weeks. But the good thing about taking a fight on 2 weeks notice is that you, it gives you a different feeling in your head, because there is now a reason also, people can understand if you lose. So he probably will go for it. And all the Lions Den guys, they always train. They train at full power. So taking the fight on 2 weeks notice, he's always in training. You know, he only 2 weeks ago, he really started training real hard. That's the difference. But I think it will bring him more relaxed into the ring.
Trey Telligman, if any of you out there have not seen him fight, was injured in a car accident when he was 1.5 years old, and he lost his pectoral muscle. So when he takes his shirt off, don't be surprised if he looks a little bit different then. He's 36 years old, 6'1.5", coming in at a very svelte 220 pounds. In his corner, he will have Guy Mesger, Pete Williams, and Alex Andrade. And that's a good team.
That's a real good team. And like you said before, the Lions Den team is getting better and better at standing up. So, and Trey has always been a hard hitter. I think this is going to be a very interesting match.
Igor Vovchanchyn 選手の入場です。
Ice cold.
The two words say it. Ice cold. I've seen Igor fight a number of times. I've met Igor, you've met Igor. Igor he's got this almost like a choir boy personality.
Yeah.
He's shy, looks down, he's not a real smack talker. He doesn't make big interviews, big predictions. His answers are short when he's asked questions. And he's real nice, and he's got a big handshake, because that hand of his is like
scary hand.
I mean, when that hand goes around your hand and you shake his hand, you think, wow, this guy could probably really punch hard with his hand. And then you see him punch really hard, and you think, oh my God.
Also, when you hug him, your arms cannot go around. It's like one compact, solid rock.
This guy, if there were anyone in martial arts, mixed martial arts, that was built like a fire plug, it's this guy.
This guy, sure.
He's built like a little linebacker or something.
He can punch from every position because he doesn't have to be afraid to break his hand. His bone structure is like 2 fingers of mine. It's like 1 finger of his.
And the thing is, with his hands, whereas a lot of people like myself or you will make a fist, our knuckles pressed up against the skin. Yeah. He's got a layer of skin over his knuckles somehow. I don't know how that works.
I don't know either. It's scary.
This guy was built to punch people.
Yeah.
He's 5'9", 242 pounds of dynamite.
God knows he is a Russian experiment, what we don't know of. Like, let's build a fighting machine. See what we can do. We see Ken Shamrock.
Ken Shamrock has joined the corner of Trey Telligman. Igor getting ready, making the sign of the cross. Really a nice, slow entrance into the ring. Igor, ice-cold Vovchanchyn, perhaps the most feared puncher in mixed martial arts.
試合開始に先立ちまして UFC ミドル級王者ティト・オーティス選手より両選手に花束の贈呈がございます。
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the UFC middleweight champion, Tito
Tito
Ortiz.
Ortiz.
It's good to see Tito.
Tito's had some classic battles with Guy Mesger of the Lions Den, Jerry Bolander of the Lions Den, and Frank Shamrock, who was formerly with the Lions Den. And looks like he's going to present some flowers to Trey Telligman to wish him good luck in his battle with Igor Vovchanchyn. Tito looks real stylish with those sunglasses. And there it is. Tito Ortiz, and he's going to present the flowers of good luck to the Ukrainian punching machine, Igor Vovchanchyn. It's a nice jacket Tito's got on. A little shameless advertising. Tito Ortiz. You know, he's got the bad boy persona, but he's really a likable guy.
Very nice guy.
ただいまより第7試合を行います。青コーナー188センチ101キロトレイ・テリグマン。
There he is, Trey Trauma Telligman.
赤コーナー176センチ108.5キロイゴー・ボブチャンチン。
Igor Vovchanchyn. To the untrained eye, boss, a person may look at the body type of Igor Vovchanchyn and think, well, Igor, he doesn't have the bodybuilder body, so make a conclusion about his stamina per se.
Yeah.
But that's a complete misconception. It's very deceiving.
Totally. It's like Peter Ernst. You see Peter Ernst is the same thing. You think he will have his stamina will be not good. But you don't want to fight against him.
I expect somebody to get punched in this fight.
They're both real heavy hitters.
Trey is light on his feet here. Trey needs to stick and move in this fight. He can't trade with Vovchanchyn. Vovchanchyn will throw that overhand right. I would think Vovchanchyn might take this fight to the ground.
I don't know. I don't think Vovchanchyn can take this fight to the ground. I think Trey's good in takedown defense. I think if it goes to the ground, Trey will do it.
But Trey may not expect Vovchanchyn to take him to the ground, thinking he's just going to do a stand-up fight.
That's true. That's true. I don't know. It's a reflex built in, I guess. I hope. You know.
If Trey outboxes Vovchanchyn, I believe Vovchanchyn will try for a takedown.
Oh yeah.
But Vovchanchyn with a low kick there. Had some sting on it. Trey getting some instructions to move to the right, and he's
get out of that left hook.
He's got to stop standing there. He's got to use movement. Trey has got to use movement here. Vovchanchyn coming in with a swarm of punches, most of them blocked to the body. Whoa! Trey with a low kick. Vovchanchyn grabbing it now. Vovchanchyn will grab that low kick with his left hand, throw the overhand right, knock somebody down like he did with Kerr, Shoji, and other people.
You see, Igor got real good reflexes. While he's moving backwards, he still counters with his right. But Trey also,
Trey at 36 years old is 9 years older than Igor Vovchanchyn at 27 years old. And Trey does definitely have the height advantage. Looks like we got a boxing match. Vovchanchyn with a good right hand and followed with a low kick.
Looking good.
Look at the size of Vovchanchyn's legs compared to Trey. Vovchanchyn, I've never quite seen a tree trunk leg like that in a kickboxing.
It's solid. It's like his whole body is built the same.
Vovchanchyn ducking down, not a good place to be if Trey Telligman has got a knee attack. He doesn't want to have his head down low like that.
It's looking good. It's going to be a great fight.
I think Trey's fighting a real good game plan. He's got to get out of the corner though. He can't stand there. If Igor punches, he's got to either tie Igor up or step to the side or punch back, or all of the above.
So Igor attacking with a liver shot first and then connecting with that right hand. He's very smart. He's attacking the body first. Then went up.
Igor with a left hook lead, right hand both missed.
This
This is the first time we've really seen Igor do some stand-up with another guy who's got reasonably decent stand-up.
Yeah.
Most of the time people try to take Igor hooking in. Gary Goodridge gave Igor a hard fight in the Pride Fighting Championships first fight. And he used the jab, the double jab and the triple jab to set up his right hand. Now the referee, Igor doesn't jump on him. The referee coming in to the break. But as I was saying, Gary used the double jab to really throw off Igor. It was the speed that frustrated Igor. Trey might want to use the jab here.
And also the knees. Gary came through with good knees to the body of Igor. I think that Trey should do things like that too.
Well, Trey is circling and really, oh, good left hook by Vovchanchyn.
Constantly he follows up with a liver kick.
It looks like that one kick got a little bit low. Oh, it's really unfortunate because Igor did land a really good left hook. Trey's going to get a little bit of time here to recuperate.
Igor right away apologized. That's what we talked about before, you know, this guy, when you meet him outside the ring, it's totally different, you know. Now also you see him, he wants to win, he wants to go, he wants to punch, he wants to knock you out, but once he makes a little mistake, he right away apologizes.
Igor is getting a yellow card for the unintentional, I'm sure, groin kick. And there's the left hook, landed right on the side of the jaw, and that kick, unfortunately, was low. It could have been lower, but it's still, nonetheless, that's a damaging kick. And Igor apologized immediately. He doesn't want to break the rules. He's not a dirty fighter.
Nope.
He's probably maybe one of the cleanest fighters there is in the business.
Yeah, because he doesn't need it also. You know, this is a guy who's really secure, really confident on himself. He doesn't need things like that. He would never do that on purpose.
The unfortunate thing about a groin kick, there was that hook again, is that it will take away your stamina.
Yeah, and all the time that he's going to get hit now, even when he's going to get low kicked, Trey is going to feel it. Punches to the body, Trey is going to feel it. It's going to hurt through all the fight. That's the worst thing about a kick to the groin.
Well, we saw an unintentional low kick to the groin before in Pride 11 when Gilbert Eivel faced Wanderlei Silva. What was expected to be an absolute out-and-out Muay Thai war ended within the first minute or so. Wanderlei unintentionally kicked Gilbert right on the groin, and unfortunately the fight could not continue as a result. But here we go, Trey Telligman ready to go. He knows Igor didn't mean that. Interesting to see if that left hook of Igor Vovchanchyn's will land again. Igor coming in with a fake jab.
He wants to go now.
Trey should throw a jab here. He should jab, double jab, and move. He should jab, move to his, actually. Oh, Vovchanchyn getting the better of that exchange. Overhand right. So Trey Telligman answering back with a left hook.
Oh, and that was a good punch.
Trey knows that Igor can be found with that left hook. Trey trying. Trey really trying here. Pedro Rizzo, who's the #1 contender in the Ultimate Fighting Championship, has gone on record and said that Trey Telligman gave him his toughest fight, and it wasn't a stand-up war with Rizzo.
Wow, this is a tough fight. Trey should take him down. Try to go for a takedown again on top.
He's going to say knee, but there it is. Oh, good roundhouse kick. There's another low kick by Trey. Trey really came alive after that accidental groin shot. Vovchanchyn looks like he's getting a little winded.
Yeah. Oh, good left.
Vovchanchyn's down. Vovchanchyn's down in the guard. Trey Telligman. Was it a punch?
I don't know. It looked like it was.
It looks like Vovchanchyn may be a little bit dizzy here.
He should pass it. He should pass the guard. Trey should pass the guard now. He's got an open guard.
if Trey Telligman beats Igor Vovchanchyn, it will be Buster Douglas Tyson. It will be Rocky Balboa beating Apollo Creed. It will be huge.
Oh, yeah.
But
I'm sorry. I don't know what the time is. What time do we get left on the ground now? You see, here we go. He stands up. He's going to have to pass the card so he can get some more pace, some more power. This is real good what he's doing now.
Igor should grab his heels when he stands up like that and try and flip him over into the mount.
Yep, like he already tried. But Trey's got some good balance. There we go.
He's getting instructions to pass Vovchanchyn's guard. Vovchanchyn now has a closed guard, which is going to make it harder. But because Vovchanchyn's legs are short, it's hard for him to even achieve a closed guard.
Yeah. Oh, probably twisted him there almost. Yeah, it's very difficult for him. He's got very thick legs, and the Trey also is wide.
It would also be hard to get a leg lock.
Yeah, I wouldn't go for a leg lock on Vovchanchyn. No way. Because if you lose the position and he's going to climb on top of you, that's the position you don't want to have.
Yeah, do what he did with Vincent Inouye and Mark Kerr.
Yeah.
Pound you.
Yeah, and even Coleman said that the punches he received from Igor while Igor was from the bottom. It hurt him a lot. He said, I felt those punches. This is a smart thing to do.
3 minutes left. I really didn't expect to see Igor Vovchanchyn on his back.
I actually, to tell you the truth, I did. I thought that Trey was going to box and then just take him down because
Trey jumping up, Trey backing into the guard. We've never seen Igor submit anyone from the guard or even basically come close.
Nope.
He's pretty much a defensive ground fighter.
Yeah, and then especially a guy like Trey. I don't think, I mean, we saw him against Thomas Mahavran, but they're not going to submit Trey. You know, he knows his game. All the guys from the Lions, then they train them on each other, you know, and they're all good grapplers. He's doing good. And the last strike exchange they gave, he won that exchange.
Sure he did.
It started all with that left jab. It was more of a solid jab right on the jaw of Igor.
Yeah, I'd said all along that the jab is the key to fighting a guy like Igor because he usually has a reach disadvantage. If you have a fast jab and can move, you could outbox him.
Yep. Yeah, and he's got long arms. Trey got long arms. He's got a good reach. He has a good reach.
I think now it's going to come down to conditioning. If Trey can maintain his conditioning, he could pull this fight out. But if he comes back, let's say they're obviously going to restart this. I don't know if he's going to finish Vovchanchyn. Look at Vovchanchyn's leg from the low kicks.
Yeah. But I have to say, he's white and anything shows on him. If you see him always after a fight, it looks like he's been in a war, his face. He's got the scratches everywhere. It's because his skin. I think he just bruises easy.
Trey trying to ground up, but Igor putting the knees together and pushing Trey back. Trey may want to initiate back in the stand-up. He backs up. It would not be good, though. He doesn't want to stand up with Igor because Igor's got that one-punch knockout power. 1 minute. Igor back up. Igor's going to throw that right. He's going to throw the right hand. Igor's going to throw the right hand.
Whoa, he should have.
Oh, Igor slipping to the mat. That's one of the disadvantages of going barefoot. Now, they're really... The only reason why you wouldn't want to wear shoes in the Pride now is because if you don't have a good defense against the leg locks. Because you can kick with shoes now.
Yeah.
So there's really no point in not wearing shoes unless you don't know how to defend a heel hook.
Yeah, then you're going to be at a disadvantage. And obviously Trey knows how to defend the leg lock. And I don't think Igor will... we never ever saw Igor win with a submission, I think. No. Never.
Igor has won via submission in some tournaments in Russia. He has. But we haven't seen him win in Pride in submission. He mainly wins with either knockout, standing, or ground and pound.
This is a smart thing that Trey does. He hits the back, the hamstring.
Okay, now that's a real good round. I don't know that Trey did enough to pull the round out because Igor was pretty much giving him a little bit of a stand-up beating, you know, occasionally. But I think Vovchanchyn knows now he's in a fight, and it's not going to be a cakewalk. this last-minute substitution came to rumble.
That's what I say, man. He just don't care. He doesn't care, and now he's here to fight. That's what Trey wants to do. And he's got what he said in the beginning, in the opening of the show. His camps, giving him instructions. Yeah, he's got the opportunity to go straight to the top. There we go.
Okay, now Vovchanchyn chopping away, slugging it out, kind of getting wild with his punches, missing a lot of them. But it's just that one shot. Now here we go. I think we're going to go to the ground right now. Trey opening up with that jab. Now that's the weapon he wants to use. Trey going to the body. Vovchanchyn up top. They're shooting it out here. Vovchanchyn getting the better. Looks like an unintentional headbutt there. And Vovchanchyn in his corner. Vovchanchyn has been down on points. He's been down on luck.
All the time.
Come back.
Yeah, always.
And Trey Telligman getting the water from Alex Andrade, getting some instructions from Ken Shamrock right there in front of him. Ken Shamrock has got to be proud so far of the results.
That was the left that I
that was a good, that rocked Igor, because that was a half hook, half jab, right there, right on the button, and it rocked Igor. Yep. As I said before, this is the first time we've seen Igor in with a guy with even reasonable stand-up skills.
Yeah, that was a good one. Solid left, boom, right on the jaw.
I think that's going to send him back to training camp to get those fundamentals, keep those hands up, because there will be other tasks that are ahead for Igor of stand-up fighters like Pedro Rizzo, Gilbert Ivo. There's some stand-up fighters out there that are going to throw bombs at your head. And Igor being 5'9", he said being shorter than the taller 6'3" guys, it's going to be easier to hit him. Trey, I think, has got a whole lot of confidence entering into round 2 here.
He's doing a good job. Now, let's see who's going to start. Whoa, that's a good low kick. We saw also in the replay that the back side of Trey's legs show marks from the low kicks of Igor. We don't know how that is going to affect him later in the fight.
It's like Igor's trying to lure him in to counter. Trying to lure him in, kind of stepping back a little bit. Igor has a couple different strategies. A lot of times he'll initiate the attack, and there he goes. A left, right, and a left high kick didn't really land, kind of to the body. Igor's going for that right hand. It came up short.
He's going for that body kick, constantly to the liver. Left kick, he makes a left, right, and follows it up with the liver kick.
Igor used to compete at cruiserweight and weigh 185 pounds.
I saw him at that weight for the first time I saw him fight in Kiev. He was like 195. God,
Igor with a good right uppercut there. Sorry, boss.
No problem.
Yeah, he used to be 195, 200 pounds. He was fast. I think the extra weight with Igor has added to his power, but I think it's taken away his speed a little bit.
Yeah, but still.
Oh, good left hook by Trey Telligman. That was a really solid shot. And Igor, as I had predicted, went for a single leg takedown there.
He should have kneed him right there, Trey.
There it is, boss.
Yeah, but to the head when his head was down. That was good. That rocked him again.
Trey Telligman seems to be exposing. Oh, beautiful trip takedown there. Igor gets guard, though. We could be in for another slowdown here. Trey Telligman landed a good shot. Now, we're seeing maybe a little bit of a weakness in Igor's armor here for the left hand.
Yep. 2 times in a row. And hard.
Yeah, because
solid blows.
Trey can hit. Pedro Rizzo said that Trey had him in trouble.
Oh, yeah. Trey Trauma. He doesn't get that name for nothing.
Yeah. Igor's got to be thinking, what are my options here? He's really got to get him standing back up, but standing back up, it was just that one punch. Trey, if he paces himself, keeps his stamina under control, has a chance to squeak this out.
Oh, he has a chance to win the fight for sure. Wouldn't that be enough upset?
If he won on decision, it would be an upset. If he won on a KO, it would be like historic. It would be, like I said before, it would be Tyson Buster Douglas. Not to denigrate Trey Telligman's fighting ability, because he is a very talented fighter. But right now, he's not in the top 10. If he beats Igor, he'll be in the top 10. He'll be way up in the top 10.
Boom, boom. Then who's going to fight next? It looks good. Everything looks good. He should stand. Keep throwing the knees and the hamstring of...
Igor almost got him on his side. Trey doesn't want to have Igor on his back. That's what he doesn't want. Because Igor can pound a guy from if he has his back.
Oh, yeah. It's Igor is he's very good at. Also, when you're on all fours and he's sitting behind you, like he did with Marker, it's very difficult to escape. He's got a good grip for some reason.
Now body head, there you go.
Yeah, he's got very good reflexes. And you saw the sweep almost worked, huh? It's also because of his short legs. He's got a lot of leverage.
He can get heels on hips so easily because his heels are almost on the guy's hips right now in the open guard.
Yeah. Trey should work a little hard here with a few right straights like body shots and then to the head just to show the judges he really wants to go for it.
Right now, it appears to me that Igor is merely surviving.
Yeah.
He's not really doing anything offensively. He's not doing anything to reverse the position. He's not trying for a sweep. He's not trying for really anything other than to smother the punches of Trey and occasionally land his knuckleball around the outside and to hit Trey on the ear.
Yeah, he's holding his arms, Trey's arms. See, Trey constantly has to pull them out. That's what he should do. He should continue. I wonder why he starts kicking or something.
I wonder why Trey doesn't try to pass the guard.
Whoa, that was a good right hand.
That was a good shot.
Trey, come up again, underhook the leg and throw it to the side.
If he can do this in the third round, he's going to win the fight.
Okay, Trey won that round.
Yep, for sure.
Because Igor wasn't, he came out and tried to exchange with Trey, but after a while he got hit with that left hook and he went for the takedown.
And good, and every time he went for the takedown, he got the takedown. He's got a good takedown. He should use it.
Now, boss, you're a fighter. Have you ever had a last-minute substitution of an opponent you knew nothing about, or an opponent that you didn't really? Here's the receiver Trey. Now Igor's trying to land those punches, but he's missing a lot of shots here.
Let's see if they show that hook. Yep. I think now the left hook. Oh.
Igor with the overhand right. Looked like he was on the back of the head of Trey. Igor using good head movement there to avoid a lot of the punches from Trey Telligman. Have you ever had a last-minute change in your opponent and you lost your fire in your own training?
No, I didn't. I had some opponents who I didn't know nothing about.
There's that left hook.
That was the one, and that rocked him. That really rocked him. I hope they show it again. Yeah. Ball right on the jaw. The same hook that, only then with the left, that Henderson gave to Renzo. It looked like it was right on the jaw, behind the ear.
Here it is again. And Igor didn't block the punch, and Igor did roll with it a little bit, but nonetheless, he felt the sting. Thus, the reason why he shot for the takedown.
He was very lucky that that right hand that followed up on the left didn't connect. Because that would have done the trick.
Yeah, he would have been on the deck.
Yep.
But as we have seen, Igor can take a shot too.
Yeah. And Igor, like you said before, in the break of the last round, he has been in this position. Behind on points, behind this, and then he pulls out a knockout. We never know with this guy.
I don't know that he needs a knockout here because the first round was kind of close. I might have given that to Igor. But Trey won the second round.
If Trey's going to win the third, he's probably going to win the fight.
Yeah, I think so. But Igor, I think, really needs to make a statement in this round. He's got to show, look, I'm regarded as one of the top heavyweights. Coleman maybe being the top guy because he beat Igor. But a lot of people think because Coleman hadn't fought in a while that Igor was. But now Coleman had a great performance tonight. Igor's having a tough performance. Igor's got to go out. Oh, right hand by Igor. Vovchanchyn going out to make that statement. Oh, good left hook by Vovchanchyn. Vovchanchyn's hungry. The thing is about Vovchanchyn, much like Evander Holyfield, if you get him hurt a little bit, he's more dangerous.
Yeah, unlike other people.
Yeah, some other people, you get them hurt, and they just decide, well, I'll come back
give it a joke.
Yeah, I'll give
him a belly.
Exactly.
I know.
Vovchanchyn's, he looks like he's getting a little winded with him. Trey going for the takedown.
Very nice. He should pass that guard. And now it's going to be a tough one to call.
Because if they lay here on the ground for the rest of the round, Vovchanchyn was the busier in the early part of the round.
Yeah.
Unless Trey does something significant as far as strikes, or passes the guard, or escapes from the guard and stands up, it's going to be Vovchanchyn's round. Just on a takedown, you're not going to win the round because, as you said, Boss, you can't do anything with the takedown.
It should count against you. That's what I do.
It's like stalling.
Yeah. It's like, why do you want to take somebody down? Because you want to improve your position.
It's like holding in a boxing match.
Yeah, exactly so. Yeah, Trey should work here. He should really show the people that he's here now to fight. Use his position, stand up, knee, past that guard.
He's almost got the guard past. Igor going for the sweep, but
now he's got a half guard. It's going to be more difficult. He's open also. He can go for a figure four for a hammerlock, not anymore. But yeah, he still can do it. He can still do it.
But if Igor, if he locks up that left hand, he can roll Trey. If Igor locks up that left arm of Trey Telligman, he could roll him.
Yeah, he could. He can. Yeah, he could.
That's what he should lock up that left arm, get his wrist right under his underarm, squeeze tight, and just buck and go to the left.
Roll to the left side.
Because he's got perfect position here.
Yep. Now Trey's going to push himself out.
He's going to get the mount.
He can create some space now.
He's going to get the mount here. If he gets Igor to loosen the legs up, he can get mount.
And he should work now. He's got like about 2.5 minutes left into the fight. He should go for it. He should throw everything out he has. Because also, if he stays in this position, the referee will put it up.
Trey really trying to pass that half guard.
Yeah, push his head down and strike.
The point I was trying to make earlier, Boss, is it possible that Igor lost his fire because he really wanted to fight Ken Shamrock? He was very excited about that.
Yep.
And then he was he even said he was very disappointed that Ken couldn't make it. Do you think that had something to do with the fact that he may have not taken this lightly over the last weekend or two, or whatever?
Yep. No, you're right. You're absolutely right also. Look, this was some good punching.
Okay, Trey getting busy here. I've said this before. I'll probably say it a million times again. Fights like this make me glad I'm not a judge.
Don't move.
Oh yeah, judge is nothing for me. Even to be a referee in the ring is nothing for me. It's like I always have the feeling you don't see anything, a little detail or whatever. You give the wrong decision. I could never do that to somebody.
But you just recently made your debut in the ring in something else. You were a ring announcer, Boss.
Ring announcer.
And I must say, professionally, as an objective person, or semi-objective, because I know you did an outstanding job as a ring announcer.
Thank you very much.
In Rotterdam, Holland last week for Too Hot to Handle. In this fight, Vovchanchyn, okay, now, will Trey let him stand up here?
He should keep going. He should keep punching. He needs a good, clear difference, you know. The judge will see he wants to go for it. He has to push himself out now and start hammering away. Just the last minute, throw everything out you got.
Now, if Telligman wins a decision, obviously Vovchanchyn's going to want a rematch.
Oh, yes.
But
and he must have one.
And that will derail Vovchanchyn's want and desire to have a rematch with Coleman. Okay, now Vovchanchyn's got to get busy. He's got to reestablish his dominance here. He's really got to be careful not to get taken down. Good knee by Trey. Trey could really improve his position and maybe steal around here if he backs up and just goes for a flurry.
Yeah, I would do that too, but Trey, 2 weeks notice. He's real tired right now also. There we go.
End of the round. I'm impressed by Trey Telligman. I am really impressed by Trey Telligman because he went into this fight in sort of a situation where no one expected him to go past 5 minutes with Vovchanchyn, really.
Yeah, man, and like you said, nobody in his right mind would take a fight like this on 2 week notice against a guy like Vovchanchyn. And also, it's the fact of what you said, you know, maybe he lost his fight also, yeah. I think there's a lot of truth in that.
Okay, here it is, Trey Telligman coming and swarming. Igor missing. Igor trying the knee. Igor over that overhand right. Igor really trying to establish good kick to the body. Igor landing a good left hand. Igor's really trying to end this one right here.
No. Tough decision.
Unbelievable.
Oh my God, he won the fight.
Trey Telligman has beaten Igor Vovchanchyn on a unanimous decision. No one expected this.
You know why? Because he's a heavy hitter and he just went for it.
But not only that, he had a game plan. He stuck to his game plan. He didn't gas out. This is huge for the Lions Den. This is huge for Trey Telligman. If his career had been derailed by some losses in the past, he's back in the picture. Vovchanchyn must go back and regroup. Obviously, he's got to be hugely disappointed, maybe even shocked. Probably gonna go home and slap himself and say, what happened?
Drink some vodkas. Huh? We're in Russia. You can drink some vodkas. Forget about it. Everybody loses sometimes, man. It's the name of the game. It will only make you stronger.
This is big.
This is exactly what Trey needed.
Ken Shamrock, although disappointed that he couldn't fight Vovchanchyn himself, really has got to be so proud that one of his students, one of his proteges, one of the members of the Lions Den beat the most dangerous stand-up man in mixed martial arts.
Yes.
And exposed weaknesses. Big victory, huge victory. There's going to be a party tonight in Fort Worth, Texas. Excellent, excellent win.
Okay, right now I'm standing in front of Kazushi Sakuraba's locker room. He's the only one who gets a private room, and what he does in here before a fight is a mystery to us. As usual, the doors are locked. No media, no interviews before a fight. And people from his team have been coming in and out, and I've been trying to get a peek, but, you know, I don't even know if he's in here, for heaven's sake. Usually he eats, maybe he takes a nap, and sometimes he even plays video games. He seems really, really relaxed before these fights. Usually, you know, he doesn't seem to feel any pressure, and he does what he does very well. He usually wins. But, you know, one day I want to get in here and I want to see what he's doing.
Não, eu acho que eu já queria lutar com ele há bastante tempo. Como eu falei, eu gosto de lutar com os melhores, e como ele é o melhor do meu peso, eu queria muito lutar com ele. Não, eu nunca vejo as lutas dos meus adversários, né? Eu também estou invicto no Pride, nunca perdi, então eu acho que vai ser uma disputa de título. Não, a minha estratégia é que eu sou um guerreiro, eu luto sempre para ganhar. Minha estratégia é sempre lutar para ganhar. Lógico, não só com ele, com todos os lutadores que eu luto, eu sempre entro muito confiante, sempre entro para ganhar. Então, não é porque eu vou lutar com ele que eu vou mudar alguma coisa. Eu sou um guerreiro, eu luto sempre para ganhar, indiferente de quem seja o adversário.
Okay, there he is, Kazushi Sakuraba. He's the man here in Japan.
He totally is. He's the man in all the world. Evil eye again.
Here's an evil eye coming from Tito Ortiz. Tito fought Wanderlei and won a close decision in UFC Japan. Wanderlei doesn't take the flowers from Tito. That's a nice little gesture. I'm sure that Sakuraba will take the flowers and gives him a kiss. Don't worry, folks. Tito's married.
Yeah, there's no problems there. That would be very scary, huh? If he would be...
This is the one we've been waiting for, the middleweight showdown.
Here we get the eyes.
There's my move.
You perfectly imitated him. Even the evil eye.
85cm、85.5 kg、Sakuraba!
And here's the guy who always surprises everybody. Every time he comes with something new. Can he do it today?
Sometimes those things he brings that are new. Here's the stare down. Sakuraba doesn't buy into that. He, like you, boss, tends to look straight down, never looks into the eyes of his opponent.
Yeah.
It's really the opposite of Bruce Lee, who said, never take your eyes off your opponent. For Sakuraba,
even when you bow.
Even when you bow.
Now I think he's going to go straight for takedown. Sakuraba. Straight. He's going to run it, boom, bop, take him down. That's what I think he's going to do.
Possibly, but hopefully he won't run into a knee. Wanderlei Silva at 24 years of age is younger than Sakuraba at 31. This is the one, folks. The middleweight showdown. Sakuraba coming out right foot forward, southpaw stance. Wanderlei's got to be expecting the takedown. Wanderlei opening with a jab, Wanderlei moving forward. Sakuraba with a low kick, Wanderlei going to the knees. Wanderlei really on Sakuraba here. Sakuraba trading with Wanderlei. Sakuraba, oh, good right hand by Sakuraba! He knocked Wanderlei Silva down. He knocked Wanderlei down with a right hand. Unbelievable.
Never I could expect something like that. But Wanderlei has been in this position too a few times before.
Sakuraba's shooting for a knockout here. He's got to make sure he doesn't keep one of those knees. Oh, Sakuraba was forced to go for a takedown.
This is the new rule. These are allowed.
Sakuraba cannot stay in this position. He's got to get out of this position. He's got to escape from this position. He could be knocked out from that position. Wanderlei, this fight may not go the distance at this pace. Sakuraba down, go for the ankle pick. Sakuraba in a secure position, really in a bad position here. Sakuraba could be knocked out any second. He's got to get the leg. Sakuraba's going to be knocked out. He's going to be knocked out. He's got to get up.
And he's going to get a leg. Remember with Conan when he fought.
He's going to knock Sakuraba out. Sakuraba cannot take these knees. He cannot. Sakuraba's got to tuck and roll. He's got to pull guard.
Oh my God! The referee calls the fight.
Unbelievable! Wanderlei Silva has stopped Kazushi Sakuraba. Oh my God! Sakuraba took a beating at the hands of Wanderlei Silva from knees, kicks. The new rule definitely favored Wanderlei Silva. It's going to be hard to find an opponent that's going to want to fight Wanderlei Silva under these rules.
Jeez, this was a fight. He came here to fight, just like you said, and my God,
Sakuraba, this is the first time he's been stopped with strikes. But he gave, it was 1 minute 38 seconds. Unbelievable. This was a war. Sakuraba won and he went toe-to-toe with Wanderlei.
And he did. He gave him the right hook. Wanderlei went down, you know. And
wow. Yeah, this is, if there was any question about whether Sakuraba was being protected, that question is answered tonight. Yes. Because they threw him to the wolves. Oh, yeah. Wanderlei came out to terminate with extreme prejudice, and he did so.
Yep. It was, and you know, he will get back, and he will go and win again. This is how life is. And now everybody can see that everybody is human. We're only human. Everybody can lose. And if, for real, the new rule, it was the new rule, did the whole thing. The new rule did the whole thing. The knees to the head, the kicks to the head, everything.
Now, the new rule definitely favors the Muay Thai fighter.
Oh, yeah.
If I were
I like the new rule.
If I were a grappler, I would hate the new rule.
Oh, yeah.
Well, here it is in the replay. Wanderlei going with the uppercut, right hook. Sakuraba really trying to knock Wanderlei out here.
Knee to the head, his specialty. These were hard punches.
And, you know, he took an inordinate amount of knees in that position. Wanderlei had him trapped there. If you can't grab the leg and the Muay Thai fighter pulls the knee back, and Wanderlei just putting a brutal beating on him here. This was probably Wanderlei's finest hour.
Oh, God, yeah, he was in the flow right here. Oh, kicks.
I can't believe that kick didn't knock Sakuraba out.
Or that.
Sakuraba wouldn't quit. He just wouldn't quit. Sakuraba wanted to go out on his shield.
Oh, my God. Look at the knees. Pounding, pounding, pounding. Now he's going to fall on the back to the guard. He wants to do like a guard position. Now the referee comes in.
I'm glad the referee stopped the fight.
Yeah, me too.
Because Sakuraba is a great human being, is a family man. We don't want to see people take this kind of a beating unnecessarily, and the referee was there to give him every chance to win the fight, but not to let him get hurt unnecessarily. Sakuraba would not quit. Wanderlei would not quit either, dishing out the punishment.
Jesus Christ, what a fight. What an explosion. Look here, Sakuraba gives him the belt. I hope you're going to see this, because they're not showing it right now. They're showing the replays. But right now, in the ring, Sakuraba just gave the belt, his own belt, to Wanderlei.
Obrigado a todas as pessoas que me ajudaram a estar aqui hoje, principalmente ao meu segundo pai aqui, mestre Rujimar, que me treinando já há bastante tempo. Quero agradecer ao Sakuraba, que é realmente um grande lutador, já fez vários shows aqui no Pride. Essa derrota não desmerece ele em nada. Realmente, no peso, ele é um dos melhores. Muito obrigado a todos, principalmente a Deus, por eu poder estar aqui lutando e dando essa alegria a todos vocês. Sou brasileiro, mas I love Japan.
今日勝てたのは皆さんのおかげです。本当にみんなが応援してくれたおかげで勝てました。隣にいる僕のコーチや僕のチームみんなのおかげで勝ちました。本当桜庭選手も強い選手なので、またぜひどんどんもっと練習してくれると名前を大きくしていきましょう。ありがとうございました。
And he wants to fight again. He wants to fight Sakuraba again, actually.
Okay.
So he's going to give, if Sakuraba wants a rematch, he's going to give it to him. He says he loves Japan. A very respectful person. You know, you mentioned this, boss, that in the ring when he fights, he's angry, he
wants to hurt people.
Destroys guys, but he's a really good guy.
Oh, yeah. I think the real good thing in order also would be him against Vito Belfort.
I think they should have a 185-pound weight division for Renzo and Sakuraba, and people that weigh 185, because the 15 pounds is significant now.
Yeah, it's too much power. Let's see what Sakuraba has to say.
Sakuraba said thank you, and he says, I was beaten. He said he wants to fight Wanderlei again, too.
Okay, so that's great.
Oh, because Sakuraba came out and fought. Oh, yeah.
Eu luto. Arigatou gozaimasu.
僕はプライドの選手なので誰でも相手します。またプライドに帰ってきたいと思うんで、その時はまた応援よろしくお願いします。ありがとうございました。
素晴らしい戦いを繰り広げた両選手に皆さん盛大な拍手をお願いします。
Has said he will fight anyone.
Who do you want to fight next? That's the big question. Right now, I'm just glad to be here. The division shook up tonight. Igor lost. Trey looks great. So yeah, who knows if the order comes in? I don't know who's going to be in the top 10. Who's going to be there? Anybody they throw at me, I'm going to take them. And I need to prove myself also.
How does it feel?
Feels good. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited. Fight the games back where I want it to be, and we're knocking people out. and selling more tickets, and that's what the game's about.
But the thing that drove me nuts was that man over to your left, Trey Telligman. Trey, did it have a little bit of a Rocky feel to it?
Not to you guys, baby, not to me. To me, it's the fight.
I mean, what does it feel like?
Feels good, man. I needed this one just for the respect factor and get back in the swing of things. So I'm pretty pleased with it.
You must just be like gloating with pride. Come on, tell it like this. How do you feel?
You know, I don't know if any of you ever had a baby before, but you know, when you first see the baby come out and you start crying, it's the most important things happen to you in your life. Now, I've had 4 kids, and those are some of the most important parts of my life that I've had. And I tell you what, coming in and hearing Guy knock his opponent out, and then actually being there to watch Trey defeat Vovchanchyn, you know what, it ranks pretty damn close. You know, I'm very proud of these guys. I'm proud of all my boys back home. You know, there's one thing that will never change and will always be here from the beginning to the end, is that we have been here together with each other through the thick and thin. It's been real thin at times when I had to go away and these guys were still training and we had our problems.
We are family.
But we're family, and we've stuck together, and we will continue to stick together, and we will become stronger and stronger. We will have our losses. We will have our losses, without a doubt. It happens to every great fighter. But when you lose, it's all the people that you have around you that make you come back and get stronger.
Okay, I'm here with UFC middleweight champion Tito Ortiz. Tito, is this the first time you've been at Pride? And if so, what are your impressions?
Yes, this was the first time I've ever been to Pride, and the impressions are, wow, that's all I have to say. This is the real show in Japan, I guess. Some good fights, the fans are nuts. I mean, everything went down to a T, I believe.
Okay, I'm here with Mark, the Hammer Coleman. Now we can see why you have that nickname. Describe the fight with Alan.
At first I was a little bit confused. I wasn't sure what he was trying, but I settled in and I used my power and things worked out great. I'm very pleased. I'm happy. I feel good at this weight, and I'm just going to continue to improve, and I want to stay on top for a long time.
We've seen an incredible night of action from the Pride Fighting Championship collision course. We saw a lot of collisions tonight. Oh, yeah. Risa, why do you think that there was so much action tonight?
Well, looking back at all the other Pride series, I thought this night we saw a lot of action because the rules have changed a little bit. And I think that brought out a lot of good stuff out of the fighters. And another thing what surprised a lot of the fans here was the fighters who were expected to win, Sakuraba, Igor, they lost.
Yes, that's a great point. Boss, we saw Heath Herring take care of business. We saw Mark the Hammer Coleman take care of business. We saw Dan Henderson win by knockout, but it was Trey Telligman that rose up like a Rocky character and beat the unbeatable Igor Vovchanchyn.
Unbelievable. He took the fight on 2 weeks' notice, and he showed the world Trey is still here. I'm going straight to the top. That's what he thought. He's both heavy hitters. We said it before the fight began. They both know how to punch. Trey knows how to wrestle too and to grapple. Is he going to use it? In the beginning, he did it. He rocked him. He took the fight, took him down. Unbelievable. Goosebumps all over.
And if that wasn't enough, we saw Kazushi Sakuraba fall prey to Wanderlei Silva's violence and his striking ability. That was an absolute devastating performance by Wanderlei Silva, proving that he is among the top middleweights. I think he wants a rematch with Tito Ortiz maybe down the line. So, on behalf of Risa, Boss, myself, Stephen Quadros, this has been an outstanding fight, and we look forward to seeing you again soon. Domo arigato. Sayonara.
Sayonara.
Sayonara.